Put some ones in the chat if you can hear me, man. Ones in the chat if you can hear me. Ones in the chat if you can hear me. Let's see. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Loud and clear. Ones in the chat if you can hear me. I don't see no ones. All right, there we go. I see some ones. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. I know a lot of people got a lot of different opinions. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, man. Let me salute the people that's in the chat. Everybody, I have 45 people in here so far, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We're going to try to do this like we did yesterday. Everybody's opinion is welcome. Let's try to keep everything respectful and all that, man. Let's have a conversation like we had yesterday without all the extra stuff. You can keep your opinion, not trying to sway you, but just try to keep everything respectful, man. I had a few people reach out to me and telling me that it's a lot of stuff been going on in the chat, and I don't want to block nobody. So everybody just keep it kosher, and we're gonna be good. You know what I mean? We're gonna be good. Let me get to some people in the chat. Sean, what up? Kat, what's going on? The Bronx kid. Terrence, what's up? Terrence, I just got your text message too. Monica, what up? Maddie, what's going on, Maddie? What's going on? He says it was a combination of things. The people were out coach and out hustle. All right, cool. We're gonna talk about it. In my honest opinion, everyone I have heard so far have been way too hard on the players. I'm talking about fans calling the players, including CC, trash. It's sad to see these bipolar reactions from so-called fans. I'm not gonna call them trash, but I believe they play like trash. I'm not gonna call the players trash, but I believe they play like trash. Only one we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. Mark, courtside, 5 days of practice, and this is what your game plan is. Come on, biggest mistake this team made was paying Mitchell the max. You better dump all the hopium you got on this team. They done for. Well, as you can see, I got on my hopium hat, and I'm not gonna give up that easy. But we are gonna be. Listen, man, anybody that don't like the team getting criticized or everything got to be so positive and all that, this might not be the stream for you. Because we are going to be critical of all the players, the coaches, everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you know what I mean, if you can't take the truth, or at least where I see it and the people that come up see it, this might not be the stream for you, man. Or a woman, you know, might not be the stream for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I dropped a video. I said choked or something like that. I lost like 10 subscribers. But I don't give a damn, man. I'm going to always keep it real how I see it. And if you can't take somebody being critical of the players, man, this might not be the stream for you. You know what I'm saying? You might want to go to some other stream that toot your horn or whatever the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell the truth over here. You know what I'm saying? Courtside, DW. What DW stand for? No love. Courtside, Kelsey Mitchell needs to play the 6 and put Raven in for her. Mitchell. Mitchell, she doesn't pass the ball. Raven IQ is better. All right, cool. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it all today. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it all today. I'm just waiting on them likes to get up to at least 30. Get them likes up to at least 30. And we're going to start. Drano, Stephanie needs to stop making CC inbound the ball when it's time for a game winner. CC or Kelsey could have taken that final shot last night. I don't think AB should have taken that shot. Well, we can talk about it. I don't know. I don't know if it was possible to get CC or Mitchell the ball, or who'd you say? CC or Kelsey. I don't know if it was possible to get them the ball at that. It was only 0.3 seconds. Like in the NBA, I think it got to be like a full second for the, like you got to catch and shoot in 0.3 seconds. Is that even possible? You know what I'm saying? Most of the time in plays like that, it got to be a inbound towards the rim, and it's like what they call it, like kind of like a putback kind of. You know what I mean? 0.3 seconds. 0.3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on them lights to get up to 30 though. We're gonna start. The doctor, Doc MC, out coach, out hustle, didn't play great, but 3 missed layups from a win. Hey man, it's a lot of things. Listen, nobody on this, in my opinion, nobody on this team played good besides Raven. Not CC. I know I ain't talking about her stat sheet. I'm talking about what I watched. Not CC, not Kelsey, not Boston, nobody. Not Stephanie White, nobody. In my opinion, but Raven. But we're gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? You guys can disagree, you know what I mean, whatever you guys, but that's how I feel. They said it was 0.6 seconds. Oh, I thought it was 0.3. My bad. They must have changed it because at first it was 0.3. I know that's what I seen on my TV. It was 0.3. They must have changed it or something. 0.6. All right, somebody saying 0.6. Cool. Tip in. Yeah, tip in. It was a nice attempt. Yeah. Facts, courtside. Raven showed up. Yeah, Raven was balling, man. We're gonna talk about that right now. Get them likes up to 30, man, before we start, man. There's 84 people in here. Pretty sure more gonna come, and I can't even get the damn likes up to 30, man. What's up with y'all? Peter, what's up, Pete? King, almost doesn't count. Not being able to close winning games. The Fever are struggling to play to strengths and adjust when they're having an off night, not learning from their mistakes in real time. I agree with everything you just said right there, man. We talked about that on the last live too, the strengths and the weaknesses and all that right there. You know what I mean? So can I get them? Hey man, it's 92 people in here. Can like 10 of y'all hit the like button? Is it that hard for y'all to do? Aaron, they said I disagree, courtside. Timpson played well along with Raven. All right. You know what I mean? What stood out to me was Raven. Timpson didn't stay out to me. I know she had some key moments in the game, but overall to me, if we'd have won this game, the game ball was going to Raven. You know what I'm saying? If we'd have won this game, the game ball was going to Raven. That's just how I see it. You buy any of them Spirit planes sitting out the desert with courtside, you buy any of them Spirit planes sitting out in the desert with courtside. Valkyries was playing the hardest and only 1 by 1. I can't be really mad at the loss, but they need another scorer, and that can get her own shot. It's only 3 people that could score: CC, AB, and Kelsey. I don't know. Can Kelsey score? Can she? She didn't look like she could score to me last night. You know what I mean? She didn't look like she can score to me last night. Okay, we got the lights up to 30. So what we're going to do, this is how we're going to start the show. I'm going to drop the link. The link is in the chat. So this is how we're going to do this, man. This is how we're going to do this. Again, let me say this again real quick for the people that just came in here. It's 100 people in here, 35 likes. I understand y'all think I'm going to say something crazy. Y'all don't want to hit the like button. It's all good. But I'm going to say this right now one more time before we get into it. If you do not like people being honest about the play that we seen on the court, go ahead and click off and go to some other live, man. Y'all go ahead and click off and go to some other live, because this ain't the live for you. This ain't the live for you. Go somewhere else, because I'm gonna be critical of CC. I'm gonna be critical of Kelsey. I'm gonna be critical of Boston. I'm gonna be critical of Stephanie White. I'm gonna be critical of everybody. So if you don't like that type of stuff, and I gotta toot all the players' horn and all that, go somewhere else, man. This ain't the live for you. This ain't the live for you, man. I keep it real over here, man. I don't be pandering and all these shit people be doing, man. I don't do that. But this is how we gonna start it off right here. We're gonna start it off by showing CC some love. We're gonna start the show off by showing CC some love. She was the fastest player to a record of 1,000 points and 500 assists. You know what I mean? She did it in 59 games. The next was Sue Bird. The next, Sue Bird did it in 82 games. Sabrina did it in 84 games. Don Steady did it in 101 games, and so on and so on. So we are going to give CC her props, you know what I'm saying? Because that is a milestone that she achieved, and I don't want to poo-poo it and stuff like that. So we are going to give her props. CC did some stuff that a lot of these women's ain't did. Sue Bird took 82 games to do what she did in 59. So she would have probably broke this last year if she never got hurt, right? So we're gonna keep it real. We gotta give her flowers. You know what I mean? She did her thing. She did her thing. You know what I mean? We're gonna start off like that because that is the truth. She did her thing. Now with that being said, now that we got that out the way, we're gonna talk about this L. Who do you guys think is most responsible for this L? And before I start bringing people up, I want to say this. In my opinion, I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun because I ain't one of them people that, you know, it just happened right now. And I want to just jump the guns too fast. You right? Because I still got faith in the team. It's only 7 games into the season. We play Portland tomorrow. Hopefully we win. We don't want to overlook Portland, but hopefully we beat Portland and we be able to move on. But I'm going to say this, man. And I want you to see if you guys agree with me. The best lineup is not CC, Kelsey, Lexi, AB, and whoever was the Billings or whatever. That's not the best lineup to me. I want to see how you guys feel about this. Because to me, this is the best lineup to me, in my opinion. And I want to, if you guys don't agree, it's okay. But this right here is the best lineup the Fever got. Not Billings, not Dantes. None of them. This is the best lineup. If I was the coach, this would be my starting 5 right here. And if it's not my starting 5, this will be my go-to once the game start. Once the game start, this is my go-to. That way I can have CC off ball some and I can have her bring the ball up. Because Raven showed me something yesterday. Raven haven't been able to showcase her skills because she ain't been able to play. You know what I mean? If it was not for Raven yesterday, we get blown out. We get blown out. If it wasn't for Raven yesterday, and I think them missing like 10, 15 free throws, we get blown out. We get blown out. You know what I'm saying? So what's you guys, put your opinions in the chat. Put your opinion in the chat. That's a good lineup. They said we cannot make a crazy change like that just because one game. I didn't see, you didn't listen to what I said. You didn't listen to what I said. I didn't say make a crazy lineup change. I'm saying when the game get thick and when the game is on the line, this is my go-to lineup. I'm not saying take Kelsey and put her on the bench. It's hard to put her on the bench. You just gave her $1.4 million or something like that. And I was a big advocate for Kelsey. So I'm not changing up. I still got faith in Kelsey. It is one game. I understand. I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you, in crunch time, when the game matters the most, this is my lineup right here. This is my lineup right here. This is my lineup. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a damn about that money, that 1.4. This is the lineup I feel like got the best chance of competing with anybody. You know what I mean? We got CC on the floor. We got Raven on the floor. Raven has showed me something. She played defense. She can bring the ball up the court. I didn't think she could score. It seemed like she can score to me. She hit 2 threes, had a whole bunch of drive layups, some assists. She was getting busy. Hey, Sean.
Yo, what's up, bro? What's going on? How you doing? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, bro. How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
You feeling good, man? What you think about what I just said, man?
I actually like the lineup a lot. I mean, I really thought Stephanie was going to implement that lineup, especially after the game they had against the Valkyries against the Fever, because that third quarter, that lineup was pretty much similar to what she put out. But I didn't really see that lineup like that much, in that game. So I actually like this lineup, especially down in the stretch when they need it. So
right, because when we were losing down like 11 or 13 or whatever it was,
yeah,
they went to a different lineup. We came back, man. Then we took the lead. Man, stupid mistakes too, man. Stupid mistakes. One of those mistakes was on Raven. I gotta tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? We got the ball back. She wasn't paying attention. The girl stripped her from behind and things like that. But, you know, mistakes like that happen. I'm not going to kill her and all that because she had a good game, man. You know what I mean? If we win this game, the game ball goes to Raven. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Now, as far as CC, what I got to say about the CC is this, right? I believe CC need to be more aggressive, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. She need to be more aggressive, man. Like go to the hole more or something, man. Stop just looking for the jumper.
That's on my list. That's on my list. I didn't see that throughout the whole game. I was disappointed. She settled for a lot of shots.
Yeah, CC got to be more aggressive, man. You got to be more aggressive. Another thing too, bro. They blocking all y'all shots, man. Like you can't come. And when I say go to the hole, I mean go to the hole aggressively. Go to the hole. Stop going to the hole throwing this little bullshit up because they chunking that shit way over there somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I don't know, man. Hey, chat, how do you guys feel about this lineup I just put on the screen? Maddie, what's up, Maddie?
I love this lineup. It's the best one. Look, for me. From the first possession, we saw that something was off. They weren't okay. Something was off, and they missed too many shots. CC could have avoided a couple of turnovers. Kelsey, unless she scores, she brings nothing. AB did play well. Raven and KK showed up. Stephanie White still with her offense, with this offense that's not CC offense. I mean, it's not good. It's not good. It wasn't good at all.
Okay, they saying they let the lineup. Yeah. So again, I want to make sure I'm clear. I'm not saying bench Kelsey or nothing like that. But what I am saying is this will be my go-to lineup in the crunch time, fourth quarter. This will be my lineup right here. And if I had to take one person off this list, I'd probably take Timpson and I add Sophie, man. I don't give a damn. I know it's small, but that's how I would play it, man. Because I'd rather sacrifice size for people that's gonna be like gonna help the team be successful, man. You know what I mean? I give up a little size to be successful because Lexi gonna play, Sophie gonna play. They start off missing. Sophie start off bricking, man. Like I don't know what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you, Maddie. I said this in my last live. If Kelsey, and y'all know I advocated for Kelsey, if Kelsey is not scoring, bro, you might as well put her at the end of the bench, bro, because she don't do nothing else. Even when CC having bad shooting nights, she gonna get other people involved and things like that. Even with Raven, she was getting other people involved and going to the hole and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So with Kelsey, man, I don't know, man. I'm trying. Hey, I know it's only 7 games, so I'm not gonna overreact. Hey, man, but we have to give something.
May I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Stephanie White shouldn't expect CC to bring everything on both ends of the game without help.
You said I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
Stephanie White wants CC to do everything on both sides of the ball with no help.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that right there real quick. I'm glad you brought that up, Maddie, because I didn't mention Stephanie White. When it comes to Stephanie White, and y'all know I don't be critical of her much. I try to give her a chance, but at the same time, man, you see what they had the same game plan from the first game, bro. What's her name? Veronica Burton. All she did is they ran a screen to get whoever you want them isolated. Most of the time it was CC, and you don't even trap double team. But at the end of the game, you did it. I don't know if y'all noticed that. At the end of the game, I think it was like fourth quarter, a couple minutes left. Then they want to try to run out there and trap her, send 2-3 people at her. Hell, man, why you didn't do that the whole game? You know what I'm saying?
That's how.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah, it was over when they put an ISO on Caitlin because she can't play one-on-one defense like that. She's gonna get beat every time.
They were treating her like James Harden out there.
Man,
they were treating her like a JV player, man.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you something.
She was getting exposed.
I'm gonna tell you something else before I go to Tina. Let me tell you something else too. The NBA, the NFL, and I'm assuming the WNBA is copycat leagues, right? So people watch film. So what do you think the opposing team is going to try to do to the Fever after seeing that what they put on film last night. So
they're gonna duplicate.
Exactly the same.
When they play other teams, man, what they're gonna try to do is isolate CC. Now, everybody's not gonna be able to do that because Burden is a very athletic guard. You know what I'm saying?
Some people might not have the personnel, but it's really all about the game. It's all about the game plan. And Portland tomorrow, they're gonna press. They're gonna press heavy. Like Candace told them that on the pod, and I've seen it. They do that a lot, and they're gonna do that to CC heavy. So I don't know what Stephanie got planned for tomorrow night, but it's gonna be fun to watch, see how she handles it.
Right, yeah. I don't like the way she did that, man. You know what I mean? And then another thing she did. Hold on, man. Your team just came back. They balling. You just not only cut the lead, you went up. You go snatch Raven out and put. So I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. Like, what are you trying to do here? You trying to prove a point here? Like, what are you trying to do? I don't understand. I didn't understand that part. I hated that she did that. I kind of wanted to like crash out last night when she did that because I don't believe it's no particular person that lost the game. I think it was a team loss, but I think it could have been won if other things would have happened, man. If other things would have happened, I think we could have won this damn game, man. Tina, that's Tina here?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Did you miss me, Brookside?
Did I what?
I hear a TV or something in the background.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have anything on.
Somebody got something. Hold on, let me see. Go ahead, Tina.
I think it was a little unrealistic to think we were going to go in there and beat them by 20 and all our players were going to be in double digits and that. I'm not like stressed out that we lost that game. It's just some of the things that were exposed that stresses me out.
She's breaking up, man. It's bad.
I hear.
Yeah, but I hear background noise that's in the background.
You probably hear the music. Hold on, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have anything on.
No, it was the music. Go ahead.
But and of course I can admit Caitlin didn't have a great game, but this is something that I want to really make clear is she's not a robot and she's a human being and she's going to have an off night. But let's be real. Her off night is what a lot of people aspire to be. She's carrying this team. And if she's not on fire, then we can't have every game that she's not on fire. Her teammates don't help us out. And, frankly, I want a refund from AB and Kelsey Mitchell. And this breed January and this defense that with Caitlin, they never sent help. They never sent help when she was ISO. She was blitzed and double teamed the whole game. Stephanie White had no help for her there. And Stephanie White's rotations really sucked. And you never should take Caitlin out of the ball game for defense and leave Kelsey Mitchell in the damn ball game. Caitlin plays passing lane defense. She plays team defense. Okay? I mean, you can look at the stats and see that. And if you're going to take this offense defense rotation, I get it, but you don't take Caitlin out. She's your most dynamic playmaker. So, I'm not I just didn't like the way that I seen the loss. I'm not super stressed. I really thought if we get a split on this road trip, that would be, the best. But this thing on defense, guys, and Maddie said it courtside, you cannot have the player that you need all the offense from, and that's Caitlin. You can't get 100% from her there and not her be able to save some of her energy when she's on defense. So you don't put Gabby Williams on her and don't have somebody to slide over and help when she's going to the hole. I don't care if Gabby Williams throws the ball back out to an wide open person because that's a less effective shot than going to the hole. So those are some things that really were a stickler of mine.
I don't disagree with the rotation part, but I disagree with the end of the game situation. Coaches for years and years and years and years and years, they play offense, defense, especially when it's under like a minute, you know what I mean, or like a timeout.
I understand that.
They play offense, defense. Hold on, let me say, but like, okay, we're gonna be honest though. We're gonna be now. I was getting ready to say something, but then you said Kelsey Mitchell, so then you kind of killed my point because I was gonna say Ravens are better defender than CeCe, but then you're right, they left Kelsey in. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only part. I understand and make that switch in, but you don't. Caitlin coming out over Kelsey coming out, hell, she did nothing all night.
Yeah, I can't even disagree with you on that, man. I don't agree. I don't disagree with the rotations, but I've seen a lot of people saying why they take them out the end of the game. That's offense, defense, man. That's good coaching. I'm not saying she's a good coach. I'm saying that most coaches play offense, defense when the game is on the line. You put your best defenders in there. You call a timeout or a dead ball. Bring your best offensive players back in there, which we all know CeCe is the best offensive player on the court. The only problem I have with Stephanie White too, man, is, bro, why don't you put more emphasis on your star player? Like Caitlin came around, I forgot what quarter it was. It was the second, I think. Might have been the second. They ran a double screen for her, man. It was double screen action coming around the top of the key, bro. She caught the ball going to her hand that she liked to the left, and it was bottoms, man. So if you see that, why not run back to that? Like I didn't only seen it that one time in the game. Then she shot that
was after a timeout too. That's the funny part.
You see what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hey, who's next? Terrence. Terrence, you there, Terrence? Can't hear you, brother.
He's muted.
You muted.
He might be muted.
You muted, Terrence. I'll come back to you, Terrence. Jeff, what's up, Jeff?
No, I'm not.
What's up?
Sorry about that. I'm back.
How's everybody doing tonight?
We good, man. We good. How you doing,
we
man?
Good.
I'm good. About to watch my girls play, man.
Y'all playing the Sparks, right?
Yep, they're playing the Sparks. It was an embarrassment, dude. Straight up, it was an embarrassment for you guys to watch this. I'm sure for the Fever fans. I'm a Caitlin fan, so I felt bad for her too. But it was just downright an embarrassment. Their defense to me was awful. I still hear something in the background.
Go ahead.
But the block shot situation. I mean, it was, how many did they have? Like 13 or 14 block shots?
13.
And how many were against Kelsey Mitchell? Half of them?
A lot. I mentioned that in the game plan. Like
she does the same stuff all the time. She keeps her head down, and she goes into a situation where she can't get out of because she's not going to pass. There's a few times that she could have passed the wide open players, and she didn't do it. And she ended up getting her shot blocked. This whole team played bad on both ends of the ball. And you said if it wasn't for Raven, I know CeCe had a bad night, but she still had 16.
I'm gonna tell you something else about CeCe, man. But CeCe is a good night, 16. But we have so high expectation for her. 16 is not really like that's below her average. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about CeCe. She shot. I know she shot 2, 3. She got 3 back to back, right? She got fouled on 3-pointers twice, so that was 6. They shot like 10, maybe. Yeah, so I'm like.
Can I finish? Can I go ahead and finish when you get done, Sportside?
Yeah. No, let me say this real quick. I'm sorry, my bad. Let me say this real quick. The thing that I don't like about CeCe, I think that she gets taken out of the game sometime too early. Like when she don't get a foul called or that's not going her way, she mentally, I ain't gonna say check out, but she allows it to like bother her.
It gets to her, she starts forcing it.
Yeah, it takes her out of her.
She gets double-minded, and when you get double-minded, you can't focus.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But, go ahead, Jeff.
Okay. What you said earlier about the lineup, that when you flash that up on the screen, did everybody like that lineup? I
I do.
actually wouldn't mind seeing that lineup start one game, maybe the Portland game, and see how they do. I wouldn't be opposed to that. But because right now Kelsey just she I don't know what she just like. I don't know what's wrong with her, but
This,
she just like she needs to learn to play team ball, and she's not doing that right now. And
right.
and they got Aaliyah Boston back out there again shooting threes.
Yeah. And another thing about Boston, I forgot to mention her, man. Let me get on Boston too. Ain't
I'm done,
nobody
but I'm done though, courtside.
ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody exempt today. Everybody gets some smoke. Let me tell you
Yeah.
about Boston. Man, this ain't football. This ain't the Oklahoma drill, man. Boston be getting in
Bro,
there and
she
just
dirty as hell, bro.
she be listen.
Whoa.
Hey, Sean.
Somebody's
Whoa,
TV is on, man, or
whoa,
something.
whoa.
Hold on.
She got played Leticia Amahir, her sister from South Carolina, flopped 3 times in that game. I watched the whole game. 3
Bro,
calls.
Bro.
2 of them, no, they called 1 of them back, and she got 2 of them calls back.
Yeah.
Look, Leticia's a good actor. I give her credit. She knows how to act.
I got
Because
you.
like there were 2 calls that, and
a couple times.
Bro.
but to me, AB only got 1 touch in that first quarter. 1. She missed the shot. She didn't get no touches, and then she got into foul trouble, which wasn't even her fault. Then we get to the second half.
She be touching people up with them elbows.
Bro, I watched the game too, man. I be seeing her like bully into these girls, man. That's a foul, man. You know, and then that one
Saloon was able to take the contact, and she didn't flop. Like, what are we talking about? Like, come on, some of these girls could take it. They just be acting.
Nah, bro, I understand it. I'm agreeing with you. But I'm gonna tell the truth over here. What I see, well, at least what I see. That one play that they reversed, man, that was a foul on AB, bro.
No, bro, no. You know, Shorty was acting. Leticia was acting, bro. You talking about the flop that they called back?
Bro, you gonna sit up here and tell me? I'm being serious.
We gonna act like Shorty wasn't acting?
No, I'm agreeing.
I know we're not doing that,
bro. I'm agreeing with all of that. But I'm
he's
also
still saying it was a foul.
Bro, I'm also saying Boston, bro, you can just use your footwork. Boston is bigger than them. Bro, you can use footwork and get an easy bucket, bro. Boston be throwing her shoulders into these. It ain't just yesterday's game. It ain't just that game. I've seen her do it multiple times in other games. Bro, she do.
She throws the elbows. She don't throw, yeah.
I'm telling the truth, bro. I'm telling the truth over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen it, man. The girl be throwing her elbows and all this other shit, bro. She be doing stuff that's uncalled.
If I had to critique her down low, she dribbles too much. Sometimes she don't got to dribble under 5 feet under the basket. But when she over dribbles, what's that do? That allows the help defense to settle in, and that creates pressure. And then when she feels that pressure, what she does, she throws it out to the open ledge shooter. I don't like when she does that, but that's what happens when you over dribble.
Hey,
you know what she needs to do? She needs to learn a turnaround or a fadeaway jumper.
Yeah.
So that way she ain't got to do all that crap.
Hey, bro, listen too. I'm gonna say this too, man, because Burton was cooking everybody too. One of the reasons we lost is because that girl Veronica Burton, whoever you put on her, it didn't have to be CC, whoever, it don't matter. Like I said in my video, any mini mighty mo, any one of y'all can get it. Any one of y'all. Any one of y'all, bro. It wasn't just CC. It was whoever was on her was getting cooked, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know whose fault that was, courtside? That was Stephanie White's fault. Because know why? It was her fault because you should have trapped her or done something to get the ball out of her hand.
I agree with you 100%.
And I'm not talking about the end of the game. I'm talking about the minute she started cooking, they should have started double teaming her and getting the ball out of her hand. And let somebody else beat them.
All right, now check this out. But this is why, not me. This is why people across the world be saying CC not a good defender or stuff like that, because she can't guard the one person that play her position 1-on-1. See, when you because anytime you send help, what does that do?
That leaves somebody open.
That leaves somebody else open.
A backdoor cut or something gonna happen.
That leaves somebody else open. So I gotta send help to help this person because they can't hold their own person 1-on-1. Because let me tell you,
want to do that in the crush time.
Right. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something else too. What's going to happen, bro? Because We're gonna play Portland. We're gonna play like Atlanta and some of these other teams, and Kelsey's gonna
Portland's
look
not
good.
going to trap her.
It's not too
Kelsey
many people. Listen,
gonna look good against Atlanta with their length. She couldn't even handle the length of the Valkyries yesterday because she kept falling into traps.
Yeah, I'm about to say Atlanta got long now.
It ain't about length, bro. Everybody can't play the Fever like Golden State play the Fever. They don't got that personnel, bro. The Golden State, bro, is coached properly, bro, and they dogs and they play. Most of them players over there is rejects. Players that didn't nobody even want on their squad. Man, they play.
They just got a good coach. They got a good coach, man.
They got a good defensive squad too.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. They wasn't sending no help? Well, not the whole game. They wasn't sending no help when Cece had the ball. They was trapping her and shit like that, but they was leaving other people open. And then that's part of the scouting report, courtside. Like whenever Cece drives left, what's the scouting plan? She's gonna go for that step. She's gonna go for that step back three when she goes left. When she drives right, that's where you trap her. So like that's the scouting report. And you saw
that don't work. She's gonna go right. She's gonna try to drive to the lane and pass it.
Yep, exactly. Right. Mm-hmm. But I didn't see. But I didn't see
her bag and her handles and her counters because scouted now. This is 3 years. They know no dribbles at this point.
No left hand. She has no hezzies, no slashing moves. I've been talking about that. Like none. And I'm like no counter moves at this point. She needs that.
Yeah,
kind of crazy.
I think
especially with her type of game, she can't create her own shot. Her game is going to be limited with the style she plays.
And girl,
no, she can't create her own shots.
Nah, listen. Hold on, check this out. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna respect everybody's opinion and all that. You know what I mean? I think Cece can create her own shot too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what Cece have problem with athletic guards, bro. And let me tell you how I know that. And if you watch the game, you have no choice but to agree with me. It was a couple times Cece went left. She was trying to get her shot off. She tried to do the step back. The girl was on her. That's why she had to pick the ball up sometime and then try to pass it. The girl was on her. I'm gonna tell you, Cece had a problem with athletic guards, man. Like when she played against Chelsea and Plum and all them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
You know what I mean?
Plum's not a bad defender though, man.
She's tough.
Yeah, she is, but that girl over there, bro, play defense, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They play defense over there. You know what I mean? They play defense over there. And then and Cece, I seen a couple times, and I'm not down in Cece. I know how the people get, bro. You can't say nothing about Cece over here. You know, I'm being honest though. A couple times, bro, she couldn't get away from that girl.
The whole game.
Because she couldn't.
Because they're not setting picks for her, though. They're not setting picks for her, of course.
That's true.
Not Kelsey, but check this out. And I want to make sure I say this. I got a preference shit over here, bro. So I'm sorry, forgive me. You know what I mean? I am not in no way saying that Raven is better than Cece. I'm not saying that. But Raven, you cannot pressure Raven like that. They wasn't doing Raven like that when she had the ball. You can't. Raven can dribble with both hands. She can dribble with both hands, man. Full speed to the cup, bro. She can, bro. It's the truth. It's the truth. You can't do her like that. And then if she start knocking down that jumper,
you're gonna have to respect it.
You're gonna have to respect it because if you come up, she's going by you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she can shoot the mid range too.
Hey, Pete, what up, Pete? It's just truth, bro. Pete, what's up?
How's everybody doing, man?
What up, man?
Hey, Pablo in the house.
Good evening to everybody. Wow, I got a lot on this game, man. I rewatched the third and fourth quarters because that's when it went off the rails, brother.
That's why I tried, man. I just wish Caitlin would have asserted herself and just said F it sometimes, because you could tell her head wasn't in it. Like you can feel it in the energy. She was not all the way there. Even when she felt the pressure, I felt like she didn't know how to respond to pressure. And I'm like, come on, like she was in a hostile environment. Not everyone was gonna like you, and you're just embracing that energy. I'm like, come on, like what are we doing?
And they talking crazy to you. And I know one time I seen it. It was on, y'all probably seen it too. On my telecast, I was watching it on Prime. I don't know if they showed the same shot, but they had a shot when Stephanie White went over there and took her out the game and told her, "Come on, let's go!" Like her head,
she wasn't there, and you got to be the leader, man. And I felt like what she goes as the team goes. She wasn't aggressive in the paint. She was settling for shots outside, and I was like, "You got to be aggressive. You're in the opposing team. Like they don't really mess with you like that. Like, come on, like you got to set a tone."
And that little beat they kind of with the lead up to the game too.
You know,
Yeah.
You know what the positive is too of this game? Because we got to take some positives from it too, right? If they would just smoked us, it'd have been different. We was in the game. This is a nut. I can put this.
If anything, that makes it worse, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What?
And to make it worse, that Clark choked in the clutch and turned the ball over at the worst time of the game.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I didn't like
Two times in a row.
Exactly.
Two times.
A couple of them did that.
On two back-to-back possessions.
A couple of them did that because Raven did score, and then Raven let the girl come behind her and strip it. And
they knew the ref. They knew the refs weren't going to be on their side too throughout this game.
Yeah,
you don't turn that ball over.
Can I give you some rapid fire points?
Yeah. Oh, one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead, Pete.
AB, I think Tina said it, or Jeff, or Maddie. One of you guys said it. AB, listen, man. You can't be.
I said it.
What's she getting? 1.6. What's she getting? What's she getting? I forgot what she getting. Whatever she getting.
Yeah.
AB
should get $6 million.
Did she even score in the first half? Hold on, man.
No. She only got one touch in the first quarter, and then she pretty much sat down in the second because of foul trouble.
She didn't even do nothing in the first half, bro. How you getting $6 million?
She didn't do nothing in the last game either.
You don't do nothing. Hold on real quick, man. I gotta let Pete go because he was waiting. Go ahead. I'll come to you after him.
All right, thank you, brother. Sean, just to piggyback off of you, one of the most controversial takes I had before the season, and it's I've said it before. CC tends, when things are not going her way, she tends to quit on the court. I take that to mean she takes off her jersey, walks off like Antonio Brown. No, she quits mentally. You saw it yesterday. You saw it. My man Lamar at the top. Welcome, brother. Nice to meet you. He said it. Obviously, he saw it too. Okay, the passes get more careless, the dribbling gets more careless, the turnovers rise, stupid turnovers, the shots become more ill-advised. I've said it a dozen times. People don't want to hear it. That's what happens. You saw it. Now, these are some quick fire, rapid points. First of all, stop giving Boston the freaking ball to tie or win the game at the end of the game. I've seen her miss 4 of them since 2024. She's not it. She's not her. Stop it. I give her a pass on the last shot of the game, which is the midi. I even if I give her a pass on that, and she had a look at the basket. There's no reason to miss that layup that came before that. My man, she does too freaking much. She could have one dribble, boom, spin to her right, throw the elbow out, and lay that MFR up. Instead, she turned to her left, right into a double team when she had seen the help defender like 3 feet away and knew they were going to come in. She spun so much, brother. She looked like a dog.
What are you talking about? The last
this is 7 seconds left.
Hold on. Okay, I apologize, Pete, but I want to touch on what you just said. The play before that, she messed up too. The play before that, remember, she got the ball, she sprinted, they trapped her, and then she ended up shooting the shit like over the rim.
That's the one I'm talking about. That's it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
No, that's not the last play though.
Yeah, when number 11 and number 6 crowded her. Okay.
It was the play before that she did the exact same thing. But go ahead, my bad.
Okay. She spun so much. She was like a dog chasing its tail. She was spinning so much the DJ started playing Billie Jean. Okay, she could have there's no excuse for missing that. Just none. That was disgusting on her part. Second, Mitchell got blocked like 3-4 times, looking like Shaq blocking Allen Iverson. I mean, the definition of insanity. Bruh, kick it out. Stop trying to dribble into 3-4 defenders. Stop. They were blocking her with ease. Man, we looked like the 7 dwarves out there. You know, when the big brother blocks the little brother and shit in the playground? That's what we looked like. They were swatting us like mosquitoes. Okay, Cece got blocked like 3 times, but Mitchell looked worse because at least Cece was going to the cup in a good matchup, a good situation. She just got blocked. Mitchell was just driving into like 2-3 defenders. Stop. One thing very important, our bench, I've been calling out our bench. Apparently they listen. What did I say? We need more from our bench because the previous game we got like 7-8 points. They dropped 36, so they heard me. They dropped 36 points. You can't blame the bench yesterday. Raven balled out. I agree with you. She was the best player on the floor yesterday, okay? With 30 ticks left, we got the ball. At the other end of the court, there were 4 Fever players there. This is very important. There were 4 Fever players there. Lexi, Mitchell, Boston, and Cece. Hall was like a foot from Cece with no defender there. Okay, no defender pressuring. Boston threw it to Hall just for Hall to toss it 1 foot over to Cece. By the time they got over half court, the Valkyries defense was, and this was with 30 seconds left, was just waiting for them. And what happened? They were already set, having lunch, waiting for the Fever. Before the Fever was still not over half court. By the time they got over half court, they gave it to Mitchell. That was one of the times she got blocked. I think she drew a foul, but still, that you cannot have that with 36. You got to be smarter. You got to be down that court. Now, let's see here. Okay, Cece got to stop pouting. I'm almost done. Cece got to stop pouting, horrible body language again, and flopping. I don't care that the Valkyries flopped. They're not my team. The Fever are my team. Okay, the flopping was really bad. Okay, in fact, Cece's first 3 points, those 3 free throws she got on a missed 3, that was a flop and a half. That was not a foul. The only reason Natalie Nakase did not challenge it is because it was right at the start of the game. So you tend to let one go, to not risk a challenge so early in the game. But that was not a foul on Golden State. Cece got away with a flop there. There was another flop where she faked the 3, didn't even release the ball, and then started crying. She didn't get a foul. Now, I get it. All players do it. But listen, man, I know we're a long way from that, but I don't want to see her even come close to becoming Shea Gillius. Okay? Now, as far as the turnovers, listen. Yeah. Turnovers were Cece's. I don't want to hear her teammates can't catch her passes. They were all on her yesterday. Every single one. They were her turnovers. And they came, like Lamar said, at the worst time. Because I have that written down, Lamar, what you said. They came at the worst time. The last thing I'm going to say, the scouting report is out on Cece. I mean, listen, the scouting report on her is ISO her and fire at will. Okay, I don't want to hear anybody ever again say Cece's a good defender. I'm sorry. I'm going to push back hard. Okay, she got 3 steals yesterday. Those were on opportunistic help defense. On-ball defense, brother. She looks like Rocky Balboa out there against Creed.
Man, you going too far now. I don't think she that bad. She not. Let me tell you something. No, she's not that bad.
Let me just finish. I'm done. I'm landing. Hayes cooked her for 19. Hayes, the bench player. Okay, yesterday, Burton cooked her for 25. Not just her, but most of it was on her. Janelle Salon, another bench player, cooked her, mostly her. Dropped 19. Williams dropped 19, mostly on Cece. You cannot sit there and tell me they are not victimizing her, and this is not the scouting report on her. I'm sorry. I watched the game.
Cool. Now let me say this.
I mean, Costa, he has a point. Remember that game against Dallas? Remember when Isaiah James ISO'd her in that game against Dallas? She did that 3 times. ISO'd her. Got calls left and right, and I was like, bro, come on. Like I'm like, yo, does anyone see the tape? Like Stephanie White's got to do something. Like they keep.
Now, what I'm saying is this. I've said this multiple times. I don't think Cece
Kennedy Carter is going to cook her if they play again.
I've been saying that.
Courtside.
Every team don't have them type of guards, is what I'm saying, man. Every team don't got.
I just want Cece to know this. She got
a ball watcher. She gets caught lacking because she's ball watching
all the time. I noticed that too.
I noticed that too. A lane steal, or she's looking to play off the ball a little bit so she can grab the rebound and go.
Exactly. Give me the ball on offense. She doesn't like defense. She doesn't like it.
I don't mind you guys. Hold on. I don't mind you guys criticizing Cece, but Cece ain't the reason we lost.
No,
that's what it's
not the reason we lost.
They was attacking their own defense.
No, let me tell you something.
By 2 points.
No. You didn't lose because of Cece. You didn't lose because of Cece.
I did not lose because of Cece.
No, you didn't lose just because of Cece. I'm not putting it on Cece.
It looked. Let me tell you something. It looked more. It's more in front of your face because it's at the top of the key. It's the point guard got the ball, but all of them was getting cooked. The threes was getting cooked. The fours was getting cooked. Everybody was getting cooked. Hey, what's that girl name? The tall white girl that was hitting all the damn threes. She was cooking.
Jokas. Yeah.
Oh yes.
She was cooking everybody.
Man, everybody on the team was getting cooked. So we're not gonna try.
And also, they got out rebounded again.
Right? No, listen. The game was there.
Let me tell you something.
Jeff, that first quarter, those rebounding in that first quarter was ugly to watch.
Let me tell you something. This is when you know we don't know this, but it's just my opinion. It's just we don't know that we'll never know, but it's my opinion. If you take, what's that coach name for the Valkyrie?
Natalie Nakase.
If you take Natalie and just flop them, I think the Fever beat the Valkyrie. Listen, bro. Listen, man. I don't never say nothing about Stephanie. I'm not one of the people that push the Stephanie stuff. Y'all know that. Y'all know that about me already, so I can say what the hell I want to say. She got out coached in this game, bro. It's just that simple, man. You can't come over here and tell me I'm taking up for Stephanie because I always defend her. But in this game right here, bro, I'm objective. She got out coached, bro.
But we still had the game. We still had the game.
Bro, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. That's why I'm not too far gone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because every game that we lost, we was in the game. You know what I'm saying? I think we still got some building to do. I spent 10 games, and let me tell you something else too, man. Sometimes you can have a good team, a championship team, right? I'm not saying a Fever. I'm saying in any sport, you can have a championship team. Sometimes you got a team in the league is a bad matchup for you. Like they're not even a good team, but for you, it's a bad matchup. You know what I'm saying? And Golden State is a bad matchup.
It is.
Season, man.
It is. They play like us, and they got their own fan base who's not there exclusively for CC. So they're hostile.
I mean, they got a bad matchup.
And also rebounds was a problem again yesterday too. They got out rebounded again.
Let me get some of these people. They said, put somebody on mute. Y'all always blaming that woman. Listen, bro, check this out. I put blame on you must have just came because I named everybody. I named CC, Stephanie White, Kelsey Mitchell, Boston. I criticized everybody. So I don't know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. I don't know what it is about sports, bro. Sports, you're supposed to be able to critique your players. I didn't take no personal shot at nobody. Talk about the off court, nothing. You could criticize your team, bro. It's just that simple. I think they got to fix it. They got to do better. They got to do better. The good thing about it is it's not a playoffs. It's not in the playoffs. It's still early in the season. You got time to correct these things. This is what the regular season is for. You got time to correct these things. You know what I mean? You know now, if you're the coach, you know when you play teams, they're going to isolate CC. You know this now. If you didn't know, you know now. You know what I'm saying? You have to fix this. If you didn't know, you know now. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this lineup right here that I took it off the screen. That lineup is the best lineup. I don't give a damn, man. That's the lineup.
My question is, does CC know this? Like, she didn't talk to the media after the game, which tells me
she did not. Nope.
Which tells me she's either sulking, and she doesn't have a lot of time to sulk. They probably had to hop on the plane, go straight to Oregon, get ready for the next game.
Now you know.
She was sulking.
Yeah.
She had a bad game. She had a bad game. You know what? Just one more thing I want to say. We had the game courtside. Yes, I agree with you. Nakase out Coach White. I agree with you. But you know what lost us the game? Late, Gabby Williams missed 3 straight free throws. We made a wise decision with, I think, like 7 seconds left. We fouled Williams. She was the right person to foul. She hit only one of 2. Instead of going up by 3, no, we got the ball, I believe. Instead, she missed 1 of 2. Instead of going up by 3, Golden State went up by 2. So right there, we had the game. After that, I believe it was that Boston did her Billie Jean routine. But we had the game. The game was there for us. We let that one slip away. We should have won this game.
I agree.
When your bench gives you 36 points, you got to win that game. You got to win.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Now, the signs of a decent coach, a good coach, and a bad coach is you do not allow the team to beat you with the same shit again. If the next game I see Raven over there sitting on the bench the whole game, bro, you're not trying to win. Because she just showed you, man, that she's better more than what you think she is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and also with Steph.
That's Stephanie White. She always changes what works. She doesn't. Something works, she stops it. Why?
Hey, you know the crazy part about this? This gonna sound crazy to say, man. I know how it's gonna sound, but it's how I feel. It might not be the truth, but it's how I feel. I feel like the only person that with the game wasn't too big for was Raven. She didn't look flustered, or she didn't look she didn't look like none of that, bro. Everybody else looked like they were flustered, man. They would look flustered, bro. They was flustered, man. Kelsey, you see that look?
I'm not all on her offense yet. She had a good game yesterday, but we got to give her a couple of games.
She didn't have no points. I'm talking about her demeanor on the court. She didn't look flustered,
right,
bro. She did.
Mentally, she was in the game.
Everybody else looked flustered.
Yeah.
Let me get to some of these people in the chat. Hey, the link is in the chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Tina, you got anything to say about anything that happened, Tina? I mean, anything that anybody said? Tina's still up here or no?
Yeah, I just want to ask the panel. They call us the big three, or they call Caitlin, Kelsey, and AB three. I want to know how much help we've really had from the other two. And granted, I agree about CC not having a good game. And I mean, she's human and that happens. But where's the help from the other two? I don't hear us harping that much on that.
What do you mean? Lexi and AB?
No,
Lexi and Billings.
No. AB and Kelsey Mitchell. Because we're if you want to put them in the big three, then we need to expect the same from them. And we haven't been getting that from them really this whole year. I mean, it's been spotty for Kelsey Mitchell and AB. I don't know what's going on, but if she's hurt and that leg's not good, we got to get another player that can play. I mean, we can't have her in this position every game. This isn't her first game that she didn't score a point in the first half.
Yeah, it's true.
It was back-to-back games.
But you can't, and that's another thing that I will put on coaching. Like, certain times in the game, you have to get your big three involved. I don't care, man. You have to call a play and say, we going down low to Boston. We doing this for CC. We doing this to get Kelsey a shot. Because now all y'all, they said that shit in preseason about we working on Kelsey to her strong hand. I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kelsey, and let me tell you something else too. A lot of people say Kelsey is a one-on-one player. She's not. Let me tell you what Kelsey is, man. She's a shooter and she's a bucket, but she's not like the average take you off the dribble type player. Kelsey is a fast player, so if you up top, she's gonna beat you to the rim. And if you bring help, you can always stop Kelsey because she don't have no move out of the help. What I mean by that is once she get going downhill to the basket, bro, if you step in front of her, the play is dead. Only time she get to the hole is she can get all the way to the hole with her left hand, and she got a little right hand too on the layups. You know what I mean? But she's not like a one-on-one specialist. She's gonna throw it through her legs a couple times, step back with that left hand three. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Hold on real quick, team. Let me get the super chat. Drano, he says Stephanie White took out the hot hand Raven. Make it make sense. Chat. I said that. I don't know if you just got here.
She always does that.
Always does that. She has a bad habit of doing that.
I said that. So I agree with you 100%.
Last season too, she did it.
I agree with you 100%. Something else too. In some games, man, you just got to play your starters, bro. I mean, not your starters. You got to play the hot hand. And forget all that. You need a break stuff. You know what I mean? If you need a break, call a timeout, give them a little commercial break or something. Sometimes, bro, you trying to win, you just got to play. You just got to play, man. You know what I mean? Like you just got to play.
Caitlin didn't even play 30 minutes yesterday either.
Man, I'm not even mad at Caitlin.
I think she had like 28 minutes or 29 minutes.
I want Kelsey. I want Kelsey to do her thing. But I remember what was it like? People talking about what was it like 3 games into the season? People were like, "Yo, who's better, Kelsey Mitchell or Kelsey Plum?" And I didn't say nothing. And I was like, "Y'all saw that almost 40 piece that Kelsey Plum put up? Come on, man!" Like, I'm like, she's way better. Like, what am I talking about?
I'm not jumping off that Kelsey Mitchell thing yet.
True.
Because I know this is a bad matchup for her. Because if you notice, the 2 games that she really had bad games against was the Valkyrie. You know what I'm saying?
Teams with length. That's on Stephanie. Like they know on the second level that team's gonna cover the gaps. Why would you put your 2 guard who is 5'7" playing against players that have that high level wingspan? They're gonna block it all day. Like she did it at least 3 or 4 times driving, and I was like, Kelsey, why are you doing that, bro? Like let Caitlin set up some plays for you. Like let her use her gravity so you could backdoor, get some cuts so you can get going. Like, but no one was playing. They weren't thinking out there, man. Like it was terrible.
Right.
A lot of that game was not up tempo either. Like probably 85% of it wasn't even up tempo.
Because they slowed it down. Like, man, listen, man, we played right into a Golden State hand, man. This is the type of game they wanted. This is what Golden State wanted to do.
Like, Costa, they knew they weren't gonna have the refs in their pocket in this game. Like, you saw it early. So
just because you want to play up tempo, just because the Fever wants to play up tempo, the other team has something to say about it. And Valkyries ain't the number one defense. Valkyries ain't the number one defense.
When I can say something
for nothing.
They got the number one defense, and this is the difference. Now, you shouldn't get out rebounded, and they have good transition defense. But the reality is, all teams aren't going to crash the boards, because it's more important to them to get back on defense.
Exactly.
That's what a defensive team does. They're not going to always get the board, but they're going to have at least two people back sitting waiting. If y'all think about when CC had the ball late in the game, 31.3 seconds to go, tried to do what CC does, run to the left corner, pull up three, her shot got blocked because they knew what she was about to do. They knew what she was about to do. That is a defensive team. That is what they take pride in.
Brent tried to make a touchdown pass, turnover. They were waiting for it. They had two people there. Either one of them could intercept it.
I mean, that's what they do. So the whole year, when everybody's been crying about, let CC do CC, let CC be CC, you've got to have a game plan outside of that. You've got to have 2 or 3 different ways that you can win a ball game. You have to. And AB early on, the reason she was getting fouls called is because AB is the best skilled big in the league. I don't care what nobody say, point blank. But what you have to understand is that Golden State is a very physical team. So she came out playing physical, and they played her. Leticia Mayhew and her were freshmen at South Carolina. They know each other well. Leticia was flopping. It is what it is. She was flopping, and she got the calls. And I heard you earlier, Courtside, say the one that they took away was a foul on AB. If you look at the complete play, the foul wasn't on either one of them. It was on 13 because she grabbed AB's arm before they even engaged each other. So there was a foul. They shouldn't have gave it to LA. They should have gave it to number 13. That's where the foul was placed at.
Let me ask you a question, Brent. And
I'm gonna
go to Maria next. Let me ask you a question. All the things that everybody up here said, Tina, Jeff, Maddie, Terrence, Pete, Sean, everybody up here had valid points. But is it a such thing as this team right here is just a bad matchup for you? Because that's what I think they are. I don't care.
Okay, the answer to that is yes and no, though, bro. But you got to look at this. Yesterday, Hayes played 5 minutes. She averages 14. They coach saw she didn't have it early, and she pulled her butt. Where Stephanie lost this game yesterday was that the lineup that should have been played would have been CC, KK, Raven, Sophie, and whoever else. That was the team that should have been on the court at the end. That should have been the end, period, point blank. Because if you look, when Raven first came in the game, we were down like 11 or 12 points. And Raven came in and played controlled basketball. That's what I've been telling y'all the whole year. If you looked at it, it was 31-20 when Raven first entered the game. By the end of the half, it was 44-44. Sometimes you got to freaking play defense. Defense is your offense sometimes.
It matters.
It matters.
It matters. And they should have had her in the game more than she did. Look, when your best defensive player is your leading scorer, come on, bro. How many times are you going to get 20 plus from Raven? That's not even expected. But on a night when she's cooking, you don't take her out.
And you got to win that game.
You got to win.
Hey, Maria, and I'm gonna tell you something else too. I know
good stuff, Brent. Good stuff.
And I know CC has gotten better at it too, but I want CC to work on her one-on-one game too a little more, man. Because sometimes you can put a lot of stress on the defense if you don't need a screen. Like, I mean, did you see that Aces game? Not the other night, but I think the game before that. Look what the Aces was doing. Hey, y'all, I was in high school, they called it 4 corners. You see how the Aces was going 4 corners on the who they play? Who they played the other
Dallas.
Was it no, not
Dallas.
last night. It wasn't last night. It was I think it was the night they played
the Sparks. The Sparks.
Hey, and when I was in high school, we had a play called 4 corners, man. That just means everybody go to a corner. It's me and you one-on-one, no pick, no screen, no help. bro, they be pulling Kennedy Carter, bro. They put her at the top of the key, and everybody get out the way. You can't do that with CC, bro.
Kennedy gonna cook us. Oh my god.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm talking about on the offense. I'm talking about on the offense.
I know. I'm just saying she's dropping 30 on us.
I'm talking about on the offensive side of the ball. I'm talking about the Fever got the ball.
Hey, but the other thing, and I'll be quiet, courtside, because you made the point, and I just want to co-sign for you. You said Raven didn't look bothered. I tried to tell y'all that before the season ever started. When people were saying Raven was going to be out of sorts, even in Indiana, Raven has played in front of 17,000 her whole career.
Exactly.
They were the Indiana Fever in college. Everywhere they went was sold out.
Yep.
They are used to that. That's where she comes from. So she was out there just chilling, though. If you look at Raven looked like she had the most composure of anybody on the court. No, but including Golden State. Raven was a true leader yesterday. And one thing I will say about CC, because Pete, I heard you say it earlier. CC, everybody talks about Stephanie White. But your point guard is your coach on the floor.
Yep.
If she doesn't get her bearing together and get herself together when she's not happy, then how are you supposed to lead the team?
She takes the
you
whole
can't
team
even
down
take
with
compose
her.
for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being a leader, what you're doing is making your teammates get you together.
Yep.
And that's not the sign of a great leader. You can be a great player without being a great leader. And she has got to get that together.
Right now she's Kevin Durant.
Can I get a second to say something?
Let Maria go, man.
I gotta go to Maria.
All right. Hello, everybody on the panel. Hello everybody in the chat.
Hey, Maria.
Hey, first of all, I'm going to start courtside. I need a round of applause, and somebody needs to give me a cookie because I called this game. It was a 2-point game. I said it, and I stuck by it, and some people in the chat were like, nah, it's going to be a blowout. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. No, I stuck to my guns and said it was going to be a 2-point game, and it was exactly like that. So I'll take my cookie. Number one. Number two, this was the worst game I have ever seen. And I'll tell you, yes, they lost as a team, and CC had her struggles. Okay. With that being said, I didn't see any help coming over for CC or Kelsey with the knowledge that they suck on defense, and no one came over to help. There's certain risks that you have to be able to take. And if you have a player that is kind of weak on offense, you need to shift over and help your teammate who's struggling on defense at times. It's not always perfect, but that's a fact. Okay. Number three, the one person I am pissed off at the most is AB. There were several times that she was jogging up the floor, and the person who was guarding her said, well, screw that. She's taking forever to get up here. I'm going to go and double team CC. I'll tell you something. Hats off to the Valkyries because they worked like a red curtain. And the way I say that is because when the Fever came down into the paint, everybody either shifted to the left or shifted to the right, depending where AB was. And they locked her down. AB should have done three things. Either shot the ball, missed the shot, or get fouled. She did none. She did absolutely none. And I agree with Pete that Michael Jackson dance that was going on in the paint was absolutely ridiculous, and she did it twice. Now, somebody's talking about Kelsey Mitchell trying to attempt to go through 3 trees 3 times. I'll tell you where that came from. That play was given to her by Stephanie White because they tried it 3 times, and 3 times they were rejected. So I'm not going to put that on Kelsey all the way because I know when Kelsey tries to cut down trees, I'll call her on it. But that was an order from Stephanie White. And instead of Stephanie White going, this ain't working, got to figure something else out. She didn't do that.
Hey,
she did not do that.
I got a question. Yeah. It's just a question. I just want to get y'all opinion on it.
Sure.
How much can we put to this?
Well, courtside, before you do that, can I just finish? I got just one more thing.
Go ahead.
These girls on the Valkyrie were only a few inches taller than our players. if you guys think that this is not going to get worse as we start hitting and playing with the big girls, I got some bad news for you. Thank you.
Hey, two things.
You're welcome.
Two things. One, the first half, this was like a game of halves, right? The first half, these girls wasn't missing nothing. Do you guys remember when we played the Valkyrie last season? When they went like 21 foot, bro. They in the first half, it seemed like they wasn't missing nothing. Everything they shot up, ugly shots they were shooting up was just going in, right? So at halftime, I'm thinking in my head, okay, Cece, usually she come out, we get the ball rolling, everything. She got time to calm down, mellow down. It's gonna be cool, right? How much can you guys put to this? And I'm not making no excuses. I'm just asking a question. How much can you put to this is rust? Like they had a week off. They just out of sync.
I told you that could be part of it. They could be headed for a letdown game. Remember, I told you that?
They out of sync.
You did say that, Pete. You did say that. But no excuses.
But no excuses. Yeah, no.
Yeah, none.
No,
they had the game. They had the game.
All right, cool. So do we beat Portland? It's Portland tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's you know what? The way they're playing right now, depending on it could be a coin toss. It's a coin toss.
You're right, Maria. You're right.
Yeah. And mentally, it's mentally. Where is CC going to be mentally? She is like Pete said. Is like Brent said. She's the leader of the team. It's one of the main critiques I've always had of LeBron. Mentally, when you're not there, it affects the whole team. It's a trickle down effect.
Yeah.
Hey.
She has to lead.
You're the floor general.
Somebody just said this in the chat. I don't know who said it. But I got a question. Is it illegal? I don't know all the rules in the WNBA. Y'all gotta forgive me. I just came with WNBA when CC came over here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta forgive me if I don't know all the rules. Is it illegal to play zone in the WNBA?
No.
Okay, cool. So why don't they go to like a 2, 3, or 1? Listen, like if you know your player is getting cooked out there, why not? Because you can go to a zone and you really ain't got to send help.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna
have to do something.
Hey, you know what? Tone Loc is the basketball coach, and for him. But for me, what I would say is they need to go to what's called a boxing one.
Yeah.
People in the zone.
Yeah, man. Because if you don't want to send help, you could just jump in the zone. I would play zone all goddamn game. You know what I mean? You're gonna make shots from out there. You're not coming up off in the paint, bro. Listen, dude, another thing too. When Burton was breaking CC down, or whoever the hell she was breaking down, because she was breaking down everybody. Bro, it was when she get to the hole, is nobody there. Do you notice that? It was just her and the defender.
Nobody comes over. Nobody comes over.
They were ice and everybody was out of the paint.
They did that the last game too. I noticed. I said, "Yo, that's Natalie Nicasi's game plan. They're gonna let Veronica Burton ISO, and if any one of you guys try to help, they're gonna shoot out to the 3-point shoot out there."
And they're hitting. Everybody's hitting.
Fine. That's fine. Let's take that risk. We got to do something because here's another thing I wanted to add. Okay, the thing that pissed me off the most is I agree with you guys. Raven did a great job. She had a great game, and she was freaking hot. The people who should have been on that floor should have been CC, Raven, and a couple other players that we needed. Okay, and the choice should have been up to CC whether she wanted to take the shot or have Raven taken the shot. And I guarantee you, CC would have said, Raven is hot. Let's get her the ball.
But you know what, Maria? This is the other thing to consider, because I agree with you, but then there's this caveat to it. Golden State is put together. Don't forget who their ownership group is. So they're put together with a bunch of 3-point shooters. No, but I'm just saying they're built for 3-point shooters. So, but you can't take that chance when it's a team that shoots them that well. Threes will beat you quicker than twos. We were still within 2 points. That's the bottom line. That's why I say what it comes down to usually, and I know I sound like a broken record, but it's just a fact, is making a freaking stop when you need to make a stop. We have lost 3 games by a total of 7 points.
Brent, I agree with you, but I wasn't talking about them. I was talking about us. I was talking about us.
Hold on real quick.
At the last 3 seconds or whatever. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay, but that's the thing, is that for us too often we're missing shots. I mean, I wrote after that game. I sat down and wrote down all of it. AB was 36%. Kelsey Mitchell was 38%. Lexi was 29%. CC was 25%. Sophie was 36%. The two players that should have had the ball down low was KK. She only shot 3, but she made every last one of them. And Raven was 7 of 10. And Raven was 7 of 10. The other big thing was fouls. Okay,
hey,
fouls.
Hold on, real quick. I'll put it on the screen. Hold on. Salute to the Caitlin playbook.
And KK did great.
Hold on, real quick, Maria. This season is a wash, anyways. As
Sorry,
long as
buddy.
Kennedy Carter, you good. As long as Kennedy Carter is a fit, the Aces will win. I just hope CC can get first team WNBA, so it won't be a wasted season. I'm not there yet, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're 4-3. We play Portland tomorrow. Hopefully, we don't want to overlook them. We probably should be 5-3 by the end of tomorrow. We can win another 2-3 games in a row. I think it'll be. We got New York coming up. Atlanta.
They got Atlanta, then New York, and then they got to play Washington.
So yeah, we should be. I don't think it's a wash yet, brother. You too early.
No, ain't no wash. But I see your stats up there. But what you don't have, which is what I wrote down, was the fouls. AB with 4, Kelsey Mitchell with 5, Lexi with 3, CC with 4. You know what I'm saying? The starting lineup failed us last night because we lost by 2. And they only missed 2 free throws. Golden State gonna make their free throws. You send them there. They're gonna make them. We gotta learn to defend without fouling. Right. And that's why the team that should have been in was KK, Raven, Sophie, and honestly, the best lineup actually included Maisha Hines-Allen when they went on that run. Yeah, she was out there bully ball, and that's what I want y'all all to think about. When you have that lineup of CC, Raven, Hines-Allen, Billings, and Sophie. Where are your scorers? But yet they came back and they came back and they outscored them 24-13. Think about that.
Great point.
Think about that.
Well, you know what?
You got to play defense, man. Everybody can make a layup here and there.
Hold on, Maria. Say that
oh,
again.
sorry.
No, you good. Say it again, Tom. Who's that? Tona Brent.
No, that was Brent. No, what I'm saying is, because I'm telling you, I wrote it all out, bro. I was ready for the day. At 6:42, the score was 20-31. And they subbed in and they went to CC, Raven, Hines-Allen, Billings, and Sophie. CC made a quick 3 off of an assist by Raven.
Yep.
Yes.
Then Sophie came down and made a big 3 off of an assist by CC. And that cut it just like that down to 5.
Hey, well, CC was
because they were playing defense.
CC was in the game when they made that comeback?
No, she was in the game right then. But then they took her out and put Kelsey back in.
Yeah, they came back.
And it was Kelsey, Raven, Hines-Allen, KK, and Sophie. That's when they made the big run. And by the end of the half, it was 44-44. But with 127 to go, it was 40-41. And I know everybody remembers it. CC put a dime up to Kelsey, and she missed that layup. And we didn't take the lead.
Yep.
Yes.
And we didn't take the lead. But that's how they came back, was by putting in a defensive team. So when y'all think that you can't do that, I promise you can. Because when the offense is actually running, you're going to get layups. You're going to get easy buckets. But you've got to be able to stop on the other end.
Absolutely.
Hey,
that's
Brent,
a fact. I'm not making that up. That's a fact.
Brent, you know what I would love to see?
Say one thing. I've been waiting my 20 minutes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
All right. Well, like I said before, man, I've been trying to explain to y'all what y'all team, y'all roster. I've been telling y'all forever that y'all got 3 good defenders. That's Lexi, Raven, and KK. And I said 2 is coming. 2 is coming. I said 2 is coming off the bench. I've been saying that forever. And then Raven, and when Raven come in and KK come in, y'all got to give them some grace, so they coming off the bench. But then y'all be talking about, well, I don't like their offense. Like I heard Jeff say, I don't like Raven offense. She got to get warmed up. She's coming off the bench. And you feel understand, Raven was the blueprint for stopping CC when they played them in the championship. And she played for them 4 or 5 years. She's been a starter. So she's a starter. She can actually play. She need at least 20 to 24 minutes.
I said that right now,
and then I also said that she's a good sub. I said she's a good sub for Kelsey because she can create. She don't really create her own shot and shoot, but she's gotten better. But she can create and have and dish it out.
Hey, to me, in my personal opinion, I'm sorry, Tom. Let me just say this real quick. In my personal opinion, I believe Raven is a better go to the basket than Kelsey. What I mean by that is like
I agree.
Well, simple as that. She's a better go to the back. Kelsey's faster and all
better
that.
slasher.
She know when she go downhill to the basket, bro. Raven can dribble with both hands. I don't know if y'all know that or not.
Yeah,
she can dribble with both hands, bro. Full speed, bro, and get low and get to the basket, bro. And when she came in the. Let me tell you something else too. I don't know if y'all noticed this. If you notice, when Raven came in the game, the Valkyries have to change their defensive plan up, bro. You cannot play the same when Raven bring the ball up. You can't play them the same. When CC bring the ball up, their defense is different. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Raven came in the ball, she was getting assists. You don't know that little assist. Y'all remember when Sophie cut to the basket and she was up top of the key and she found her going to the basket. You can't just be trapping a double teaming, especially with CC on the floor. You cannot trap Raven with CC on the floor and leave CC wide open. But if you put CC on the floor, they run at her and other shooters. It's like, bro, it's kind of like easy math, my dude. Like, I don't know what they seeing.
Wait, hold on. Can I finish? Because you cut me off.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, we did actually.
And also, like I said, like your type of offense don't allow y'all to be able to shut down defensive team. You fucking NASCAR out there. So if you run like Boston lost about 30 pounds already, and up and down the court, or running up and down the court, all 4 quarters. You're not going to shut a team down. That's why you have to play your bench. Or you got to manage CC time. Now, I'm going to give CC a little grace because they do double team her a lot. And then now they're attacking her like every play. And I told y'all that it's going to come down to the coaching. And, you know, when we had the pregame yesterday and you said what you meant by that, I said she was going to try to take the ball out of CC hand. They was going to put the best defender on Kelsey. And you going to get your points with somebody else. I said Mo Billing, but the actual was Raven. So I'm just saying y'all style of play don't allow you to be a good defensive team because you're not in shape for that. Y'all gonna have to run like at least 5 miles a day to do that. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think we have the size either. Sorry, we don't have the size.
Terrence, you had a play you wanted me to show. Terrence, Terrence, you there? He put a play in here.
Can I say something quickly before I jump off?
I had one last thing and I'm done because like I told I can't never get my thought. I can't never get everybody cut me off every time I say something. I've been trying. I'm telling y'all the same thing since day one. But what was I about to say? But yeah, they keep attacking CC. And they're gonna continue to do that. So that's another blueprint. First they were stopping at half court. But to make a long story short, man, y'all only lost about 2 points. And they hit just about every 3-pointer. So you can't be down. I mean, you can't dog your players out too bad. And I think Boston been playing that bully ball since day one, man. And she actually got footwork. She can shoot, but she's part of that prison ball. She got a nice personality, but she's the most physical center y'all have. And she gonna have to stop.
Yeah, but she don't need to be out of the 3
Right. Y'all asked for that whistle. Y'all asked for the whistle with Caitlin. Now y'all got the whistle and we still complaining about that. But other than that, man, I think y'all team did pretty good to be on the road. Because I told you I had played 5 home games and you only lost about 2. So I wouldn't, dog them out too bad.
No, we just being you got to be able to criticize your team, bro. The good with the bad. Now, if they were the one, I'll be on here talking stuff. Caitlin did this. I came out with a new segment called Caitlin Posterized. I was waiting to get it. I was waiting to do it, bro. I was waiting because she did hit that jumper in that girl's face. I was waiting to do it, but I can't do it with the L, bro. It don't feel the same.
And Kelsey had the highest field goal percentage the last 2 years, man. She's just having a bad. She's off and Caitlin off this year.
I'm gonna start calling the Fever. Take your pick. Either the career team. The career team or the bonus team. Bonus team is actually a better nickname. Why? Because, if you're Tiffany Hayes and you need like 50 more points to unlock a $50,000 bonus, who we got next? Oh, yeah, the Fever? I'm good. I'm straight. It seems like everybody has a career game against the Fever.
Hey, I got a question for the whole panel. I know this is going to be crazy to say, and I'm not saying it. It's just a question. Would it be crazy to put Kelsey with the second team, bring her a scorer?
Yes.
It'd be crazy. Okay.
Yeah, you can't
why. Explain why.
Y'all can't do Kelsey. Y'all can't do Kelsey like that, man. I mean, I know Kelsey just be out there shooting, and y'all say that's the only thing she brings to the table. But she been leading y'all offense for the last 2 years.
I got you. Tolo, let me ask you a direct question, bro. I want a direct answer. Caitlin, Kelsey, Lexi. Who started yesterday? Billings? Billings, and AB. Is that the Fever's best lineup?
No.
All right. Okay.
I mean,
no. Are you saying no too, or what you saying?
I mean, it's not. It's the best offensive lineup, but you got to have a mixture because y'all don't really play good as good defense.
The reason I say
like
that
I said,
is because I don't care about. I want to win. I want the best lineup starting.
There is no way anybody on this panel can tell me.
Best.
I'm sorry, Courtside.
You know what I mean? Just like what's his name? They played for New York. He played for the Clippers. He played for Jamal Crawford, right? Straight up scorer, bucket. He was a 6 man, I think, a couple times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He come in the game, bro. He's an immediate bucket.
Better example, Manu Ginobili.
So like a spark plug, essentially, like Manu.
Manu Ginobili is the best example.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you something, and the reason I say that is because, he says a team player. I'm not saying, bro. Listen, man. I'm not necessarily saying put Kelsey on the bench because people don't understand this sometimes, bro. Unless you just watch sports or you just be talking, you just saying something to say it. If you notice, a lot of teams, bro, whoever they start is not who they be having at the end of the game when the game on the line. It don't necessarily be the starters. You know what I'm saying? It be your best lineup. Yep. You know what I mean? Just like Crawford used to be in Ginobili. Somebody just said Ginobili. Ginobili used to be in the game, bro. When the game on the line, he be in the game, right? Yep. He be in the game. Right?
He sacrificed. He was a legend in Argentina. He sacrificed.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, like, sometimes, bro, your best lineup, bro, they should play most of the game. Like, I think Tone Loc or Brent just said it. Raven need to eat up somebody else's minutes. It don't necessarily got to be Kelsey. It can be Lexi. Lexi, bro, you can put Raven at the 3. These threes ain't 4, 6, 5. Man,
but Raven is eating up Kelsey minutes now. And then when Caitlin get tired, then she'll go to the point, and then Kelsey come in. So I mean, she actually managing her time now. She wasn't doing that before. The only thing I like as far as the lineup, I like KK in, but KK had a confidence up. She was testing shots. I mean, she can jump over everybody, hit the easy layups. So that's your defender right there. That's who you need in there because the Billings 4 points.
There's nobody on this panel that can tell me that Billings is better than KK. I don't believe it.
No,
but y'all was saying that before though, because y'all just look at the offense.
No. Hold on. That's not true. Go back and watch my videos. I put a
not you courtside. I'm talking about
not you courtside, but you do have to be respectful of what he's saying because there was a lot of people saying KK didn't deserve to be in the league. They said he doesn't even play overseas.
I remember that. I remember that, Brent.
I don't care what they said. I'm telling you what I said. I put an image on the screen that I created. And it had
KK. You said she should be in the starting lineup, but what Tone Loc is talking about is the people that were saying that.
Right.
All right then.
So Brent, Tone Loc, do you guys?
Like I said.
All right, Pete.
Like I said, there's no way that Billings is better than KK.
Guys, have a good. Listen, I'm dropping off. Have a good night. I'll leave you with this thought, and I hope you fight over it. At this point, you got to think about trading one of the tres leches because they're the only ones that are really, really underachieving, and that we could get any remote value for. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, all right, Pete.
Who you talking about trade, though, Pete? Who you talking about trade?
No,
either Lexi or Sophie.
Hey, listen.
I thought about that, Lexi, because I like Lexi, and Caitlin like Lexi.
Good night, guys.
You're going to trade away your defense? Are y'all kidding?
Hey, what about Passat and the old girl we just got? Are they going to get any
Passat needs to get run. I've been saying she needs to get run. She was practicing.
I don't know why. What about the other girl we just picked up? What about the other girl we just picked up?
Van Sluwen, like, I don't know what's going on there. Like, Stephanie had her playing, 3 minutes, and then she didn't play again. She didn't even play yesterday. That was weird. Like, we only ran out 9 plays. We only ran out 9 players. We were 9 deep yesterday. That's it.
They gonna be. I'm gonna tell you right now, Sean, Tina, Doc, Maddie. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Brent. They're gonna be telling, man, courtside tripping. He flipped on Stephanie. If I see this next game, because I'm an equal opportunity, I get on everybody. If I see this next game, bro, and Raven is back over there on that bench, bro, y'all gonna be telling me I need to chill on Stephanie White.
Raven's gonna be able to handle it. I mean, she's not gonna be afraid of that hostile crowd in Portland. Like, she's gonna be ready to go, bro.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Hey, Sean, y'all been warned because I've been getting, Stephanie can get it too, bro. I just didn't see the shit that other people see. But if I see her put Raven back on that bench, bro, when I seen what she can do, hey man, they're gonna be talking about a flip.
Let me see.
I tried to tell y'all that when Raven first came here. Y'all got to understand where she came from. South Carolina, if y'all know Bree Hall, if y'all know Bree, as an example, let me tell you this. Bree Hall was Miss Basketball coming out of Ohio. Bree Hall. The same Bree Hall that can't get a roster spot right now because nobody thinks she can score. When you go to South Carolina, you buy into their system. It is what it is, man. It's like you legitimately buy into their system. You listen to that? Okay, so what it is that Raven was a 2-time player of the year coming out of high school. She was the #1 point guard coming out of high school, whether y'all realize that or not. Raven can score. But when she went to that school, she agreed to play the point and learn the point from Don Staley as a true. That's why Stephanie White said pure point guard. That's what she thrived to be. But if you need her to score, clearly she can. It's not that she can't score. She shot 40% from 3 last year. I'm pretty sure any team would take 40% from 3, right? I mean, come on. We got to be realistic about what we say about some of these players. Just because they come from, just like everybody now is talking about, as an example, everybody right now is talking about they hate Stephanie White's system. The CC needs to be out of the system. She needs to run her own system, this, that, and the other. So if her system was really like horrible and put CC in a position where she was scoring 10 points a night, would that mean that CC couldn't score or she was in that system? Did you see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful in how you talk about players and what they can and can't do when you really don't know. People hated the pick of Raven, and yet yesterday she was your best player. She was your best player. And without her in the game, I heard courtside say, we would have got blown out without Raven in the game. We'd have got blown out.
So Brent, Tolo, let me ask you this. So, like, based on the lineup that courtside put up, like, do you agree with that lineup? Like CC, Raven, Lexi, KK, AB, especially with that, with Lexi, KK, and Lexi's defensive prowess. Do you like that lineup?
I just don't like. I put it like this: Raven just happened to be in a bad situation because you can't bench CC because CC changed the whole defense, and then it's not fair to just put Kelsey on the bench. Kelsey might get hot next game and probably go for 30 points. Yeah, and she been consistent the last 2 years. She just been off this week. She missed some free throws, missed some layups, but she's been a bucket for y'all. Yeah, of course she don't pass the ball back.
Yeah, I mean, just to answer the question that was asked of me, as much as I love Raven, I think it would be disrespectful for her to be over Kelsey at this point right now. I think it would be disrespectful.
Right.
I just think she needs more minutes. I just think she needs more minutes, and you got to go with the flow of the game. Raven, I wouldn't care if next game, like Courtside saying, if she's on the bench, I'm pissed. I wouldn't care if she went back down to 15 minutes next game if that's all that they needed from her. But in yesterday's game, she could have helped you win, and you took her off the court. That's what I have a problem with. When you have a bench player that is producing at that level, I mean, look at the Aces, four-time champs. They don't need Kennedy Carter, but when she cooking, she showed taking somebody's minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When she's cooking, she don't go back to the bench. She plays. She DM people up and she's scoring. And whoever it is that came off the court, whatever Olympian she sent to the sideline, sits on that sideline. When you got a player that's hot, you got to let them stay hot. Just like y'all say about CC. Because like I said earlier, you do not expect Raven to average 16 this year. But that's what she had yesterday. And yesterday she was ready to give you more buckets and you took her out. And then you lost by 2. And that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
Hey, but let me tell you something right now, right? When do you have to at least address it, even if it's verbally? I'm not saying they haven't, maybe the coach have, but at the same time, bro, this is what I do know. I only can go off what I seen on the court, right? I seen us play Washington. I seen Kelsey Mitchell wide open shot that could possibly turn the damn game. Then I seen her go to the free throw line, miss 2 shots. Cool, no problem. Bad game. Everybody missed some layups here and there. We go and play against the Valkyrie. You're a non-existent, damn near. They played Raven more that game. I'm not talking about this Valkyrie. I'm talking about the game before. Then we play the Valkyrie again, bro. And you're not like, when does it become a time like, look, man, like what are we doing? You know what I mean? Because the big three, bro, is supposed to always be there. Two or three is supposed to show up every day. It's either gonna be CC and Boston and Kelsey, something, bro. It seemed like they was non-existent, man.
But how many points Kelsey averaged now?
I had it the other day. It probably went down now.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's why I keep harping on the fact that, and Tone Low can attest to this, man. And I know we all can, but I'm just saying, there are times when your shot will not fall. It's just what it is. But what else do you do? And that's why people say take Kelsey out sometimes, because she don't contribute to assists most of the time, and she don't contribute to rebounds because she's mostly a mid-range and a 3-point shooter for the most part. So that's why they aim at her when she's off. But when she's on, she's leading the team in scoring half the time. So, I mean, it's just a chance that you take. But that's why I always talk about situational basketball. In a situation where your players are off, guess what you got to do? You got to stop the other team or you're guaranteed to lose.
Yeah.
So there are times when you just have to say to yourself, okay, the offense is off right now, but we can't allow the lead to balloon. And too many people think the number one way of doing that is keep CC in the game so she can keep hitting threes. But when your shot is off, you've got to stop the other team, stop the bleeding, so that you're only down 8 or 10 and not 12 or 15.
I got you. Hold on.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on real quick.
I have a question, if I may.
Hold on, Maria.
Okay.
I gotta get the super chat and I gotta go to Tina because she said she wanted to say something. Hold on real quick.
Okay. Hi, Tina.
Breezy. We back to Raven glazing. That girl was open and doing her job. Let's not get out of control. Hey, listen, I go game by game. The last game, if we'd have won, the game ball would have went to Raven. That's facts to me, in my opinion. I'm not overly glazing Raven. I'm giving her props just like I would have done CC if she had a great game.
She was the most composed player out on the court. So if there's any glaze that needs to be given out, she deserved it last night.
Last
come
night,
on,
bro.
man.
Right, because even in the chat, they talking about, come on now, Raven, they don't guard her like they guard CC. That's what y'all don't right, but everybody always tries to be negative about somebody that's on your team.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Raven, the point was to relieve CC of that. That is the point. That they're not going to guard Raven like that, but that relieves CC of being guarded like that. And y'all don't even see the positive to that half the time.
I just said that.
It's crazy.
Said that, though. I said that right now. With Raven and CC on the court, you can't guard them the same. They don't even guard Raven.
Right. No, I'm saying you said that, but I'm just talking about the chat. Because if you look through the chat, they talking about Raven ain't that great. She didn't do that much. Just like your super chat just said. She just made shots because she was open. She's supposed to be open. But how many times in the game against Dallas and against Washington did we miss open layups? Raven shot 70%. I bet you we could have used that in them 2 games.
And let me tell you something else too, man. I seen somebody else in the chat say this too, man. Sometimes you gotta update your opinion and you gotta update your resume of a person or how you feel about a person. Now, somebody just mentioned her when CC raved her off in college. I agree, all that. But Raven done hit back-to-back big threes in a couple different games this year. Now, I don't know if y'all remember that game. She hit the 3 in the corner over there.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not only the Raven didn't just shoot the ball. Look at the 3 she hit yesterday. She went inside. They pass it back out. She wasn't afraid to take the shot. She drained it. She drained 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken.
The girl just has great habits, man. Like she's from the South Carolina system, man.
You can't keep talking about college, bro.
Yeah, but the habits, but there's some disciplines that stay with you.
Hey, it stays with you. You guys were gonna let Tina talk.
Oh yeah. I gotta go to Tina.
Let Tina talk.
I gotta address that because I'm gonna go to Tina right now. If you say anything positive about any other player, they call it glazing, bro. It's crazy to me. Like if it's not CC, it's glazing, bro. But if you say it about CC, you're not glazing. I never understood that. Tina, go ahead, Tina.
Well, first of all, whether it
I'll go you next, Doc.
For the good or the bad, that was one game. Okay, it's one game we're talking about. Now, courtside, I don't disagree about. You said a certain lineup that has Raven in there over Kelsey Mitchell, but they're not going to do that. That isn't even going to be an option for them. Stephanie White is about ego, and she certainly We know that Kelsey's about ego, so they're not going to sit her to start her, to do that.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying I'm going to cut you off. Right. I don't even cut you off. But what I'm saying is, I know they will do it because I seen them do it. Not this last game, the game before, the first Valkyrie game. They moved Kelsey. She started, but she went over there to the bench when they brought that small lineup in, right? I'm not saying you have to start it, but I don't know if you know this. I'm pretty sure you've seen this before, Tina, because you say you've been around ball a long time. Sometimes just because you are the starter, don't mean you're gonna be in at the end of the game.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
right. Well,
that's what I'm saying. That's my point. But go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. But
I'm sorry.
No, Raven has been very good. She's just not been consistent yet on the offensive side. But I'm not saying that can't come, because I do see a lot of potential there. I think where the problem lies is Stephanie White is going to have to give up some of the minutes. Now, Caitlin's got to have some rest. So, I mean, even if, let's face it, you got to have her for 32, 35 minutes in games like against the Mystic, even when she wasn't hitting. But she's going to have 8 or 10 minutes off. She just is not willing yet to give up enough minutes from Kelsey Mitchell. And that's where, because Raven and Caitlin together are great. And you would have not heard me say that weeks ago. Okay. But a little pushback, Tone Loke, on the saying that Caitlin's having an off year, because she is third in points per game right now. She is second in 3 points made, and she's first in assists. So she's not having an off year.
No, I'm talking about her field goal percentage, though. I mean, of course, if you shoot 28, I'm saying if you shoot 28 shots, hit 30 points. I mean, that's not good.
No, the bottom line to win the game is points. So what I'm saying is right now, she's still up there in points per game. That's the bottom line.
No, I agree with that. No, this is what I'm saying.
That's why I've been saying the whole year, though. I hear what you're saying about points, but we also have to make stops. I mean, we can't just be so offensive heavy. We're leading the league in offense right now, but yet we sit 6th in the standings. So they don't always coincide with wins. So we can't just be so, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like when we do that. I mean, shooting 30 times and making 10 is never good.
But
it's never good
for that game, because for that game we wouldn't have been in the ball game had she not done that. So,
but see, you say that, but I have to push back on that because
hold on,
no, I'm just responding. You made a statement. I'm responding. But what I'm saying is, when
you had something else to say, did you finish, or you want him to respond?
Well, she was talking to Tone Low. I was trying to respond to Tina.
Okay, go ahead. Let Tone Low respond real quick.
Now, Tina, what I'm saying is I done seen Caitlin like when she first came in the league, like even with the logo 3, she was knocking down 3 or 4 at a time. But she's not doing that now for whatever reason. It could be because of her injury. So what I'm saying is she right.
3.2 right now a game.
Right. So what I'm saying is like her field goal percentage is kind of down. And, I'm not saying that, of course she passed and she's doing a whole lot of stuff. She even had 3 steals in this last game. So I'm not downing Caitlin at all. I came on saying I was going to give her some grace, but I'm just saying her shot hasn't been on like it used to be, like she did the first year. That's all I'm saying. Even with Kelsey been a bucket for y'all for the last 2 years, and her field goal percentage is down for whatever reason. It happens sometimes.
I got to push back on that, though, because what you just said isn't true either.
No.
It's because her first year, her 3-point percentage was 34.4. Right now, she's at 34.6. Caitlin has always been a volume shooter. That is what she is. And all I'm saying is that on a given night, part of leadership is saying, because it's leadership at any level, whether it's military, whether it's business, whether it's teaching, it doesn't matter. It's all levels. Sometimes you have to say to yourself as the leader, I'm a little bit off tonight. Let me bump up my assists. So when you say the other night, we wouldn't have won without her doing, we didn't win. Not the game that I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is there comes a point where sometimes you just say, you know what? Hey, check it out. I'm going to have 15 assists tonight. I'm going to have 15 assists tonight. But she didn't that night. That's what I'm saying is that, and then we lost by 2. You know what I'm saying?
I never seen Caitlin go 3 for 12 and like 7 for 20. I never seen it before.
Hey, Tone Loke and Brent, let me tell you something. This is gonna sound crazy as hell. I gotta go to Doc because he ain't said nothing. But this is gonna sound crazy as hell what I'm getting ready to say. I don't give a damn if Caitlin go 3 for 20. If the game is on the line, she's shooting. If I'm the coach, she can be 3 for 20 tonight. And the game on the line, she's shooting the ball. Let me ask you guys a question before I go to Doc. Let's go to the NBA. We like to use them as examples, right? Let's just say you playing, let's use anybody, any one of the shooters, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, whoever. I don't give a damn who it is. They having a bad shoot night. You call a timeout, you run a play. Who are you running that play for? Now, mind you, Kobe is 3 for 17 right now. Who is getting the? And if I'm the coach, I'm gonna die with my superstar. Listen, the thing about me is, and a lot of the fans, bro, I know this how the fans feel. This how I feel, right? You can take a loss better when you die with your superstar.
That's not the point, courtside. That's not even the point. My point is they're taking good. I'm saying they're taking good shots, but they're not making them like they used to do. Chelsea take good shots. She's just not making them. Same thing with Caitlin. She take good shots. It's just not been falling lately. It happens.
But there's also a difference between drawing up the last play and how you get there. You know what I'm saying? Like the last play of the game, there's always a player on the team that's pretty much designated to take the last shot. And on our team, it's either Caitlin or Kelsey, which is why the other night you saw them both take one. Caitlin and Kelsey both are capable.
You can't be a contradiction. Now I'm about to sound like I'm down there taking up for good on Stephanie. When you can't be a contradiction, I just heard you come out your mouth and say, the man asked you specifically, who's your number one option on your team? You said Caitlin. That's not what it looked like to me yesterday. Because when you got a number one option, you draw up plays to get them open. Kind of like the play they drew up when they came around the double screen. She hit the 3. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, why do I?
But I'm saying though, dog, you also have to understand. I always defer to Tone Loke in basketball, but I also know just in general, man, it transcends sports. I agree with you 100%. But you also have to understand, me as an offensive coordinator, guess what? On the other side is a defensive coordinator. And if they start learning my tendencies, then they're going to cover what I would normally go to. So you have to have a check off of that. Sometimes your star player is the decoy. You got to trust your whole team. But I agree with you.
I agree with that. Because, but like with the one, when they have 1 point, what was it? 1.6 seconds left on the clock. That could be a situation for CC. But there's no way with.
I don't think you can run that. I don't think you can run that play for CC. In my opinion, I don't think
you can run her off a pick with 1.6. Just get her the ball and extend it.
It wasn't 1.6. It was 0.6.
It was 0.6 for one. It was 0.6 for one. But see, you got to understand in that scenario. Right, but in that scenario, you got to understand some defenses have the thought process that you are not going to beat me with your best player.
Hey, hold on real quick. I gotta go to Doc. I've been waiting, man. I gotta go to Doc, man. But what I'm saying is, it was only 0.6, and some points you don't got time.
No, there was not. The first time Boston got the ball in the paint, there was 1.7 seconds left.
He is right. He is right.
That's the play where you can run for CC. The 0.6, you got to throw the ball over the ring on.
Hey, CC did get a shot off at the, hold on.
No, she didn't. Boston did. Boston took that shot.
All right, bro. Hold on. You listening to respond instead of hear what I'm saying.
I don't think Tina was finished though. Go ahead. Let Tina finish. She wasn't finished.
It was a play. Guys can help me. I'll go back to Tina. I gotta go to Doc. It was a play that they ran after a timeout, I believe. CC called it in the corner and she missed it, kind of like the play they ran the day she sent them into overtime. How much time was left in the clock in that? There was
that's the one I was telling you about when it was 30 point something seconds left, and they literally blocked her 3. They blocked the shot because they knew that one was coming. They blocked it.
Bad. I gotta go ahead, Tina. I'll let you finish. I gotta go to Doc.
Oh, I'm good. I just, I still not agreeing with you, Tone Loke, because ESPN had on there the other day, they showed the 3, it was endless, and they showed 3 years, 24, 25, and 26 on Caitlin's percentage. It's up by 0.2% from 2024. Each category is up by a little bit. I know it might not seem like it because some games it doesn't seem like it, but that is the exact figures. But no big.
Yeah, she's having a better year this year than any year.
No, but of course I think because it's the layups here, not the jump shot. It's the layup.
I gotta go to Doc. I feel you because she's going to the whole lot more too. Hold on real quick. I gotta go to Doc. He ain't said nothing. Go ahead, Doc.
All right. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hi, Doc. Hello.
Hi, everybody. Well, the Fever learned that every home road game is not a home game, especially in San Francisco. White needs to play more than 9 players, but the general manager put us in this position. Almost everybody scored despite being outplayed. 2 or 3 layups made off the fast break that went in and out, could have won the game. A bunch of threes in the beginning of the game from the corner that went in and out, could have won the game. Opponents miss free throws and shots. So the Fever have a problem of not taking care or taking advantage of missed free throws in these games. And when they make the stops and get the rebounds, they still don't score all the time. Caitlin should have took control in the fourth quarter like she did with Washington, directing the players. Caitlin and Aaliyah are still double thinking a lot of things because of White changing the offense. It is time for the coach. As we said, free South Africa, free the Fever pick and roll. I saw Michael Jordan. I didn't know he was reincarnated as a woman named Veronica Burton because it was a very friendly whistle. Some, how should we say, phantom fouls. But the girl, we have to hats off to the young lady. Mitchell cost us a 7-point lead going 1-on-3, getting blocked all over the place. When are we going to have tall players in our lineup and be blitzing when we're in practice? And despite everything that happened, once again, the Fever only lost by 2 points or 3 points. So Maria does not get a full cookie because I said win or lose by 2 or 3 points.
No way! I want my cookie.
So, in conclusion, as bad as it looked, it could have been a lot better. Maybe it was the layoffs, but somehow it was just the double-mindedness stuff. Hey. I mean, Boston she floats to that 3-pointer when she should be floating to the basket. And Clark is missing cutters, whether it's Boston, Lexi, or Timpson, where she would never miss those cutters. So Stephanie White needs to fix what you broke. Fix the defense. Damn it, get Dantes off the bench if you have to. Somehow get another big. You don't need a trade because who wants your players anyway? So every game is not a home game on the road. That's my conclusion.
Somebody in the chat, I've seen it multiple times in the chat. They want me to ask you guys this. I want to give credit to who said the shit. I've seen it a couple times, but they said, what do you guys feel about Cece's air balls?
She never does that. That's the first time I've ever seen her do that. So again,
that was really strange.
But that's exactly what I'm talking about right there. I never seen her shoot the air ball.
One game.
And that wasn't even
you haven't seen that since her rookie year with the second game in Barclays Center when she didn't have a good game, when they were overplayed and they're tired.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying, Courtside and Tina. Like, she's hitting a lot of layups. That's why our field goal percentage is probably up. But I never seen CC miss as many open shots. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when she used to shoot the ball,
that's what I be saying, though, Tolo. That's what I was going to ask. My question is this to the panel, okay? because I know I be saying stuff that y'all be thinking I'm hating somehow. But what I'm asking is very simple. Would you rather see CC take the final shot and miss/airball it, or hit the cutter like Doc just said she wasn't doing for the layup and go to overtime? Like, we got to stop just saying she got to take the final shot. We trying to win games. So which is the best
Brent,
play?
can I answer?
Hitting
Can
the
I
cutter
answer that, please?
or taking the final?
Hey, I
Brent,
got a question to Brent.
I'd like
Really,
to.
the answer is both, because
May I say
they
something,
have
please?
no play for that 2-point situation. Why are you starting from half court? I mean, past the half court line for a final play. I'm like, well, that's not going to work.
What Brent just said, I go to Maria. I asked this question to Maria then, since she was next. How much of this do you contribute? Just let me finish the whole question.
Okay.
How much do you contribute to CC having an off night, the defense, the way they played on CC, or CC just being taken out of her game and frustrated? Because I think sometimes she's not being CC because she's mentally frustrated, whether it be she thought she got fouled, whether it be they taking her on the offense side of the ball, or like a lot of this time, bro. Because when CC is in her game and she talking shit and shit like that, bro, I don't think she's stoppable, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if I was the coach, if I was coaching against CC, this is what I would do. I would have my team hacker, fouler, all that. I want her mentally out of the game. You know what I'm saying? I want her to start complaining with the refs. I want her to get technical. I want to take her out the game mentally. Because if you could take her out the game mentally, it kind of diminish her. She don't attack the basket. Her shot ain't really on. None of that. So, Maria, how much do you contribute to her being just taken out of the game, like mentally?
Okay. All right. So before I answer that, I also want you guys to keep in mind, I have a suspicion that both teams were spoken to, because if you notice during this game, there was no trash talking from either team. I think that a conversation was had. So maybe both sides were a little hesitant to get crazy, and that's, it is what it is. Now to answer your question, I'm going to say 50-50, right? When it comes to CC. However, I agree with the guy saying that, you know what? Shit happens and you have to be a pro on the floor. Bottom line. I'm going to give her a little grace because she was kind of frustrated yesterday, and I kind of understand it, but nevertheless, you have to kind of temper those frustrations and don't let the other team see you sweat. You know what I'm saying? You just can't let the other side see you sweat. So I'm going to give it a 50-50 on that. But I also like to answer Brett. Okay. Yes, I agree with you that with CC not having a good shooting night, that it's not only up to CC to make the shot. But I'm sorry, if I'm the coach and I see I have a hot player and Raven, I'm still going to give CC control and let her decide if she's going to take the shot or if Raven's going to take the shot. And I guarantee you that if that were the situation there, she would have given Raven the chance to make the shot, because CC is smart enough to know that Raven is hot. She's got the hot hand. I'm going to give it to her.
I agree.
That chance was not
so let
given.
me ask you a question in response to that.
Brent, please don't interrupt me. Let me finish.
No, I have a legitimate question. It's a question.
But I understand. But let me finish, bro. Let me finish.
Hold on, real quick.
Okay.
Let us finish real quick, dog.
Because the bottom line is, I don't think Stephanie White gave them that order. Hey, you know what? These are my players on the floor under the circumstances, and this is up to you. But I know you got Raven out there. She's hot. Make the decision now, and then create a play to get Raven the ball, to move it in and either get a 3-point or a 2-point. That's all I'm saying. That was not
okay, but let me ask you this
of.
question. I agree with everything you said. I just want to ask a question. And Jeff, calm down, bro. You ain't got to yell. Ain't nobody yelling. But check it out. This is the thing that I'm asking you. Is that because you say that, and I'm not saying you're wrong, right? But what I am asking is, if Raven's not on the floor and she's the hot player, that takes that decision possibility out of CC. So if you remember, maybe a week or so
that's
ago,
what I'm saying,
we talked
Brent.
about.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
On the floor? Why was she not on the floor? She's the hot
But fill me on what I'm about to say. Remember last week or two, we were talking about Arike They were talking about the All-Star game. CC didn't go back in because she was letting Enrique cook. Remember all of that conversation?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? Okay, so my question is, as CC being the leader, are there times when maybe she should even say, I'm not going back in because someone is hot right now, and it's best for them to stay hot because CC can get hot anytime she wants to. Your role players can't. You see what I'm saying? Because one of the number one things that people don't like about Raven is that she don't score. She can't score. She's a liability. She's on the court. She can't score. Well, when she's scoring, do you think that as a leader, you should say, Stephanie, leave her in. I'm not going in. I don't want to break the rhythm. And when she sizzles out, I'll go back in.
Nigga, you know what happened if they did
what
that?
I am, but Brett, I am pointing. But if I may answer Brett, I am being very specific. Very specific. Okay. At the last 0.6 seconds, at that point when Cece was in there, I don't recall if Raven was in there, but Raven should have been in there with Cece. That's what I'm saying. I'm being very.
So you're saying the last 0.6?
Yes.
Okay.
Because then Cece would have been able to go, you know what? I don't feel it, but I'm going to get Raven the ball. Let's get something coordinated.
Okay, but let me ask you
Raven.
this, and then I'll be quiet because I know other people want to talk as well. And it's been me and you for a second. What I'm asking you is, when you say at that 0.6, are you saying CC inbounding the ball or getting the ball and making a decision? Because 0.6, you ain't got enough time to make a decision.
No, what I'm saying is...
So are you saying that she would have been inbounding the ball?
No, not inbounding the ball. The decision is already made by CC before the ball is inbounded. A play should be coordinated before the ball is in.
Like Pete said earlier, what Jeff said at 1.6.
Brett,
but you said 0.6.
What I'm saying is...
You're not going to always listen, man.
Brett,
the game goes like this.
What I'm saying is, if I may just answer him, what I'm saying is I am being specific about that time frame, okay? I am also talking about that when they were outside and before the, when they called the timeout, right? And they had that time left. When they had that timeout, the coach should be saying, okay, I got these players going in. And CC goes, you know what? I'm not feeling it. Let's set something up for Raven. Not after it's inbound, not after they cross the line. This is supposed to be discussed before the clock starts ticking. That's what I'm talking about. And I guarantee you, CC would have said, let's get it to Raven. Let's create a play to get it to Raven. Not after it's inbounded, but before.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you're saying let's set the screen and such for Raven to get the inbounds pass.
Yes. I
wouldn't draw up no play for Raven to shoot the last shot, man. Let me tell you something, man. Check this out, right?
Because she's hot. She was hot.
I gotta go.
Why take it out of that game?
I go with PC for that.
I gotta go to Maddie. right now. But check this out, man.
Sorry, thank you everybody for your patience.
You can go through a whole year, man. I don't care. Some plays, the last shot ain't gonna work. Now we've seen it work against Washington, even though we didn't win the game, sent us into overtime. Every draw play is just not gonna work, man. You know what I mean? They're not gonna make it. I done seen Kelsey miss shots this year. I done last second CC, Boston yesterday. I don't know, man. The only thing, like I said, I could take out of this game, and I'm gonna let Maddie go, but then we're gonna move to Portland real quick before we get out of here. But I'm happy we didn't get blown out. The way we lost is it's things that you can fix. Even if a team, I done seen better teams, lesser teams beat better teams because they're a complete team. We got players, man. That's the difference between our team and Valkyrie. The Valkyrie got a team. We got a whole bunch of players, man. We got CC, Kelsey, and the rest of them. You know what I mean? We got players. I don't think we came together as like a complete team yet, in my opinion. But I'm gonna go to Maddie, then we're gonna go to the Portland game. And hold on real quick, Doc. I gotta go to Maddie because she was talking.
Courtside. At the end of the day, Cici said once that she will communicate the best she can to her teammates what Stephanie White wants on the floor, and that she added that Cici will do what is best for the game and the team. Okay, last game she didn't. Why? I think that Cici is frustrated. It started, I think it's been since she argued with that assistant coach at that game. Ever since, Cici have been frustrated. I think, I don't know. I think that she she's not herself. She's not. Something mentally is happening with her. She's not herself. She hasn't been able to lead the team in that game like she wanted to.
All right, that Livewire says, shaking my head, y'all missed the whole point. Hey, Livewire, if you want to come up and explain that, you're more than welcome. You know, your guys go subscribe to Livewire Sports Media. If you guys don't know who he is, y'all go subscribe to his channel. Livewire can put his channel in the chat. He said, shaking my head, y'all missed the whole point of the game. Our bench scored 36 points. Valk played 11 players to the Fever 9, where they could have played others to help win the game if Raven didn't score 16.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me say something else real quick too, right? They said if the Fever, this is not true, Livewire. Hold on. He said the Fever would have got blown out if it wasn't for bench scoring. I agree with that, and then I don't agree with, because I said that earlier in the channel in the live. But check this out, man. We can't just say if Raven didn't do this, that would have happened, because I agree. But we also got to remember, I think they missed like 13 free throws. I think the Valkyrie think the Valkyrie missed like 13 free throws. So what if they make them free throws and we get blown out? You know what I'm saying? He said,
no, that's not true. No, the Valkyrie only missed 2 free throws. We missed 8. The Valkyrie only missed 2. We missed 8.
The Valkyrie missed how many?
2.
Hold on. Let me look that up, man.
At the end of the game.
Let me look that up, man.
But like I was saying,
Gabby missed 3.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I thought Gabby Williams missed 3.
But one thing,
I could have swore it said that they missed the hold on. Go ahead, y'all can talk while I pull it up.
But one thing I noticed about the panel, y'all good at Googling and looking at these percentages, but I'll be looking at the game as a whole. And like I said before, I never seen Caitlin miss that many jump shots. Maybe I said it wrong, but I never seen her miss that many jump shots. I never seen Kelsey miss that many jump shots since they've been playing together. That's why I say they're having an off year. So don't get too sensitive when I say something like that, because like I said, it happens in basketball. And like with Caitlin, I think her back is probably hurting, because y'all style of play, man, it's kind of hard for y'all to defend. And in the pregame yesterday, everybody was saying, I think it was Julian saying everybody's gonna score more points. I said, no, the coach's gonna decide this, and they're gonna make adjustments. Real coach makes adjustments. You're not about to go out there and do the same thing you did the last game. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I said other people gonna have to score. I said Mo Billings, but it was KK came in, Raven did her thing, so they was chipping in here and there. So we just looking at points, but y'all don't even see when Raven come in and she's denying the pass. Now it's distracting the whole offense. Now you got to rush your shot because you're going against the shot clock. Yeah, I look at stuff like that.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Y'all said they missed 2 free throws.
Exactly.
Y'all said they missed 2 free throws. Y'all are damn.
No, that was me. I was wrong. We missed 2 and they missed 8. I was wrong. My bad.
Yeah.
But they missed 8, not 13. Yeah, I didn't want to cut off Tone Low. Go ahead.
The Fever was 19 for 21. The Valkyries were 20 for 28. We were 71%. They was 91%. Field goal percentage, we shot 30 for 73. They shot 31 for 68. You know what I'm saying? So
courtside, you got to remember,
turnovers was equal. Hold on real quick. The turnovers was equal. Offensive rebounds, they had 8. We had 7. Defensive, so the rebounding wasn't even a problem. They had 7. No, we had 7. They had 8. Defensive rebounds, we had 27. They had 29. The assists, we had 22. They had 24. The game is even across the board, man. Turnovers, we had 11. They had 11. Points conceded off turnovers, 8 to 15. Bro, the game was even, bro. Points in the paint.
That's why I've been preaching ever since the season started. Sometimes you got to make a stop.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We can't keep going tit for tat with everybody in these closing. Every close game we've had, we've lost.
Fouls, 25 to 21. Fast break points, 30 to 42.
The court side.
The game is even, bro. The game is even.
Yeah,
man.
the court side, when the Fever make a stop, they don't take advantage of the stop. You get out-rebounded, a bunch of rebounds that we should have had, that in all 3 losses, it seems that we don't get those rebounds. I mean, this is a recurring thing. We have teams missing free throws at the end of the game, and we're down like 4 or 2 points. We get it to 2 points, and it slips away. I mean, Caitlyn
Hey, but Doc,
had.
did you notice last night the one that Lexi should have had? She actually got elbowed in the back. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah, they got to make that call, man. They got to make that call. If we giving her some grace, Lexi had boxed out and she got elbowed in the back and pushed out the way. They didn't call it.
Listen, check this out. Check this out. Like I said, man, I want to do I'm glad y'all rock with me in the chat, bro. Y'all didn't get too crazy today. I'm glad we was able to criticize CC, Kelsey, the coach, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be like that, bro. I don't want nobody to take no offense to if we say something about CC or Kelsey. I'm not gonna never take no shot at them personally and nothing like that. We're gonna keep it basketball, and I think we was able to do that today. But moving forward, now that we talked about that game, it's an L in our books. One thing I will say before we move to Portland. The Indiana Fever have to get in home court advantage, bro. They because the way they playing right now, if they make it to the playoffs, they need to play at home, bro. Away is not. They need to be at home court advantage. But let's go to Portland real quick before we get out of here. Do you guys see us beating Portland, or we shouldn't look over them? You know what I mean? Portland got some. I don't know what that one girl name with the handles, man, because she be breaking girls down over there.
Bridget Carlton. Oh, I'm talking about Bridget Carlton.
Hey, I seen her pull a move the other day, man. Shook this girl up and bust her ass, man.
Yeah, Bridget Carlton's a good player, man. A good player.
Well, we're gonna have to start CC against Portland because they didn't beat Portland, the real Portland, last week. You just beat up on a throne to get a team. You gotta remember they beaten the Liberty 2 out of 3. So we're going to have to need all hands on deck. As Live Wire said, you might as well run the pick and roll with Dantas at this point because you're going to need everybody.
They said, of course, Ali Al, you cold for that, man. He said, courtside, are they even going to make the playoffs? Hey, what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. We're going to talk about the Portland game, get your prediction and everything we talked about. We're going to get the ladies first like we always do. Maria and Tina is the only ones up here, right? Yeah, Maria and Tina. I don't know which one of you guys want to go first. You can sum up your little summary like we always do, and then your predictions for the Portland game. Maria or Tina?
You go ahead, Maria.
Maria, Tina is deferring to you. And she's not there, so go ahead, Tina.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it went on mute. Yes, go ahead, Tina. Go ahead.
Okay. I think we should not overlook Portland because right now they're playing really good. My concern is I have in my mind a question about Caitlyn playing tomorrow, and I think that's going to be up in the air. That's just something that I'm feeling. I'm not sure about.
I was thinking the same thing, Tina, but go ahead.
Yeah. I have a real fear of that. Just seeing this last game, I'm just feeling like she may not play. If she doesn't play, it's really a toss-up. If she plays, because I think it just kind of gets jumbledy looking that first time they took her out. It's like the offense didn't know where they were going that first go round. So I don't know. Portland's kind of on a tear right now. It could be up in the air. We definitely need to win this to come out a split from over there. I'm good.
Man, do anybody? So,
I'm not.
So you got us winning. You got us winning, Tina.
I'm just going 50-50 courtside.
50-50. Hey, you know what? You brought up an interesting point because we talked about this yesterday. How many games CC gonna play, man? I wouldn't be surprised. They said they're gonna be probable all year. I wouldn't be surprised. And then another thing too, we didn't really talk about is have CC ever skipped a press conference before? I think they said she skipped. She refused to have a.
I don't know. I don't know if she refused to or if she just chose not to, because you have to remember she has to do every pregame. And she's almost on every post game. So she does have a right to defer every now.
I thought it was in your contract. It's who the press picked to talk to. I thought it was in your contract.
I'm not sure how the contract is written up. I know that she probably has to a number of times, but she does it so much that I feel like for her to defer on occasion, that should be allowed.
Oh, okay. Because I remember
a fine if you refuse.
Yeah, I remember Marshawn Lynch. I remember Marshawn Lynch. She said, "I'm just up here so I don't get fined."
Yeah, I think there's a fine if you refuse.
Vonda, I just want to let you know I did get your email, but it was too late. It was too late. I just barely got it today. I looked at it today, Vonda. I got your email. It was too late. Just so y'all know, Vonda over there, Vonda Phillips right there, she called me out, wanted to bet me some money on the game. I got it. Hey, Vonda, we can bet on the next game if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking all bets. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I seen it late. I was like, I'm glad I didn't see it early because I'd have took that bet. I'd have lost. Hey, it's all
That's
good
funny.
though. Hey, Maria, I'm gonna go to the super chat real quick. He said, if we lose tomorrow, leave Steph and her staff in Portland. Time to move.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh man, hey man, you know what? It was cool. We was able to criticize Stephen White a little bit. We didn't go crazy, but we was able to, you know, it didn't get too crazy
So
today, man.
we don't know what version of the fever we're gonna have tomorrow. So we'll see.
All right, we're gonna say, hey, salute to you, Breezy, for the super chat, man. You crazy for that, man. Hey, but Breezy, I done said that about my Dallas Cowboys too, man. Leave their ass over there. Hey,
You'll be saying
is
that a
it
lot
Maria
this
or
year,
Maddie?
too.
Maria or Maddie? Which
What's
one
that?
is it?
Go ahead, Maddie. Go ahead.
Honestly, I don't know what version of the fever we're gonna have tomorrow. So I don't know. I can say we need to have CC's offense. We need a better defense. I don't know. CC had 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
All right, Maria, it's on you, Maria.
All right. So, I don't think the Fever can get comfortable. Let's just be very clear right now. The Fever can't get comfortable with any team they're facing at all. At all. The way they're struggling right now, they can't get comfortable. Bottom line. So, as far as this game, I'm gonna say the Fever may win it, and if they do, it'll be by 8 points. But we have to figure out some of these lineups because it's just killing us. And like some have said, better defense. We got to work on that. Even if we lose this game, we have to improve our defense. And again, coaching needs to see when a hand is hot. We need to utilize it. Bottom line, and that's it.
Hey,
Thank you.
April, love for you. Come up real quick. Let me holler at you. I ain't gonna let nobody talk. I'll give you the floor. You ain't gotta show your face. Come up real quick. You said that you don't want to come up because people be over talking. Nobody gonna over talk you. Come up real quick and tell us what you think is on the game. She said that I have a feeling Raven will not. I have a feeling Raven will start tomorrow night. If she do, it won't be over Kelsey. It'll probably be over Lexi or something. You know what I mean? I don't see Kelsey going. But yeah, hit the link real quick. Pull up. You're more than welcome. Pull up. I want to get your little input. You can stay 5 minutes. I like newcomers, you know what I'm saying, to bring some different little flow to the little seasoning to the chat. Who was it on? Maria, those refs need to be fired. Pam, she says, flush this loss and move forward. That's what we're doing now. We're moving on to Portland. You know what I'm saying? We can't change it. We lost. It is what it is.
Of course, we know that every team
I would have won. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You would have won, Vonda, if I'd have took that bet. I didn't see it till today, so you know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, I did want to add that if they do win by 8, if the Fever win, that's another cookie for me. Just saying.
They ain't winning by 8.
Hey, didn't y'all beat them already without Caitlin?
CC, that's what I was going to say. We beat without CC. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I don't gotta tell y'all this, but you know it. You know it. If they mess around and lose to Portland with CC, you know what the talk gonna be, and they better with her, and they better without her.
Exactly.
You know what the talk gonna be. Yes. Hey, who's next? I had Tim Sean.
Yeah, I just like based on the game, like what Portland they like to shoot a lot of threes a little bit, but they also play in this system, like a European style system. I think it's called the MLA. I mean, they're a very well coached team. They fight in like almost every game that they played. They've shown a lot of grit. And as far as like what Indiana needs to do, I just want to see if they're going to be there mentally. Starting with CC, to me that matters. Like mentally, if she's not in it, is going to have a trickle effect down to the team, no matter what the game plan is, what they want to do. So let's see. I truly told, I don't know how this game is going to go, because based on this last game, this is the type of game that like can linger a little bit, in the team's head. So we're going to see what they're truly made of. So I'm going to go 50-50 on this game.
Hey, Terrence wanted me to show this video. There's no way you can put it on the, hold on real quick, bro. Terrence want me to show you guys this. Shit. Hey, Terrence, you got me doing too much, bro. There ain't no way you can just put it in the He wants me to show you guys this. Damn it. Hey, go ahead, Jeff P, while I try to get this together, man.
I'm kind of agreeing with everybody. I don't know about 50-50. I think if they play with CC, I think they're probably more than likely. It just depends on the second string too. Because y'all said that, I didn't even keep up with the stats. Y'all said that the second string put up over 30 points. It's up to them too, but I think they'll win with CC. But if CC don't play, it's a toss-up to me. It just depends on if Boston shows up and Mitchell shows up, and maybe Lexi or Cunningham. I mean, only one of them have to show up. It just depends on if CC plays or not, whether I think they'll win or not. It's a possibility they can lose if you don't play.
Man, I ain't got us losing to Portland, man. Y'all tripping. Portland plays Atlanta tonight.
That's just my opinion, dude.
I know.
I didn't say they were going to lose. Like you said, I could see them losing if they didn't have Caleb.
No, I got you. I just don't see it, man. I know Portland beat New York and all that like twice, right? But I just don't see it. Okay, let me put this on the screen. Terrence, this is what you want me to show, right? Hold on. What is this? What's up with this play, Terrence? Is something unique about it that you want me to talk about? Terrence, where you at? You ain't in there? You send me something and then leave? Hold on, let me put this on the screen. I guess he ain't gonna tell us, so I guess we gotta break it down ourselves and see what he's saying. Let's see what he's trying to say. Let's see what Terrence is trying to say. Okay, let's go.
Deflected last by Golden State. Here, deflected last by Golden State. Really good anticipation here. The collapse.
Oh, the foul. Hell yeah, that's a foul.
Like
hold on, let me run that back.
Last by Golden State. Really good anticipation here. The collapse in the.
Yeah, all on.
Deflected last by Golden State.
Y'all seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah, they got away. They got away with a lot of fouls.
Yeah, that was
a lot of fouls. But they were at home. They let them play physical at home all year. Like, it's nothing new. They should have known that coming into the game.
And but Sean, see, the problem I have with that is that they were getting calls in Indiana. When I was at that game last Friday, they were getting calls. And I told my wife then, I said, dang, what are they going to get at home? Like, a foul like that, you got to call, because she was their most productive player and she'd have been out the game. She ended the game with 5 fouls. Yeah. She could have fouled out, but they wouldn't call on the calls, man.
Terrence wanted me to show you guys this
the
one too.
Officiating just got to get better, man. Like, the whole point of the freedom of movement thing was like, at least alleviate, and give some help to these players, but it's not looking like that.
Hey, Terrence wanted me to show this one too. Terrence sent me these videos and then dip. I don't know what he wanted me to say about this video, but we guys watch it. And I guess we'll try to figure out what it is that he was trying to tell us.
This little run that they're on now, Cunningham's been.
Hold on, matter of fact, let me move this off the screen so I'm getting blocking nothing. Nice. All right. What happened in this play? Let's see.
Little run that they're on now, Cunningham's been a big part of it. Timpson's been a big part of it. Hines Allen's been a big part of it. Raven Johnson's been a big part of it. I think it's great for them to have that production. Mitchell leaks out, takes the
is that the missed shot? Is that what?
Yeah, the missed layup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Terrence, there you go. Terrence, what did you want?
Yeah, that was the miss I talked about at 127. Yep.
What play? What you want us to see? Is it the missed layup?
A big part of it. Timpson's been a big part of it. Hines Allen's been a big part of it. Raven Johnson's been a big part of it. I think it's great for them to have that production. Mitchell leaks out, takes the pass from Clark, can't fit it.
I guess it's the missed layup. Oh, the refs are bad. Oh, it was a foul. Okay, it was a foul on Kelsey. Got fouled. Hold on. Let me see. Can y'all see? Let me make this bigger. Let me see. Can y'all? Is that bigger for y'all? Let me see.
I can't see it that good.
I can't see. I can't see it.
Cunningham's been a big part of it. Timpson's
I don't know if Kelsey got fouled or not.
Been a big part of it.
Raven
Yeah,
Johnson's been
Kelsey
a big
did
part
get
of
a
it.
foul
I think
shot
it's great for
call.
them to have that production.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. She might have got bodied a little bit.
No, she didn't get
They
fouled
gonna
on
they
that
gonna
one,
miss
but
calls. Every call you gonna get every
she did
call.
get
So
a
they
foul.
gonna move on.
Yeah. Just another one. Oh, okay. Hey, Terrence, man, you gonna have to send me some of this film breakdown, man. You know what I'm saying? I can do a video about some of this breakdown, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was, the refs ain't gonna make every call, man. You know what I mean? It was a couple calls they made. I was like, what the hell was you looking at? You know what I mean? But who was it on? Tone Loc?
Yeah, man. I think y'all gonna beat them good, man. Y'all already beat them before without CC. And like Portland, they press the ball, but that work against teams like New York, they just run a half court offense just about every play, and they kind of big and slow. So that's why they kind of able to beat New York. But with you guys, the way y'all play, they don't have enough time to set up their defense like they did last time. And I was kind of skeptical last time because I know what type of defense they actually run Portland. But they do have a good coach, so you have to see what they actually throw. But I think y'all speed is gonna beat them.
Yeah, I think we're gonna dog Portland, but no matter of fact, I ain't gonna say nothing because I said we're gonna mollywop Golden State. I should shut up. I'm gonna shut up on this one.
Hey, at least hey, Costa, you're still on track, man. You said 7-3. They got their third loss, so you know what that means. That means they need 3 more wins.
We got 3 more. Who we play?
I think they can't lose now, man.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Yeah,
but I told y'all in the beginning who y'all gonna struggle against. I said you're gonna lose against Mystic, Dallas. Like when you have to play both ways, that's when y'all struggle. If y'all not, if your tempo game is not up. I already told y'all that in preseason.
Yeah. I have them at 6. I got them at 6-4. So I think they're gonna take one more loss between now. So
I got them losing to Atlanta at home, and I got them losing to the Liberty.
Yeah, the Liberty game is a game I think they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose that game.
They're not gonna beat Atlanta. They are not gonna beat Atlanta.
This is what I had right here for my predictions. I had what are my 3 losses? Okay, lost to Dallas, lost to Washington, and this is I made this after the Golden State first game. So all the W's I put right there and the L's was already there, except the last 4. So I got them winning the Golden State. We already lost, so I guess that's 1. So I got to be Portland. They played the Dream in this one. Tone Loc, we got to get y'all, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, let me tell you one thing about Atlanta, man.
Y'all gonna get beat tonight, Tone.
But one thing about Atlanta, man. Look, but what I'm trying to explain to y'all, man. We played Minnesota twice, against Cheryl Reeves, man. And then we played Dallas twice. We beat them twice. Phoenix is a good team too. They just playing, and then we played the Aces. So we played all the top teams, but our is not always good. So they still unpredictable as well. I'm gonna just put it like that.
So anybody got us losing to Portland, Atlanta, or New York? Y'all got us losing. What y'all got us going on? 0-3, 1-2. What y'all got us?
I think let
me do the Portland one first because I didn't get to go because the screen shifted when somebody went out.
Okay.
So obviously, I'll answer partly for that because I do not have us losing to Portland. I get that they didn't beat New York a couple of times.
Address my score too.
On the Portland game?
On the last 3.
Okay, Portland. I think you got Portland scoring too much. Quite frankly, they only average about 80 as a team. And what y'all might not know, I looked ahead, is that their second leading scorer, Carlton, the one y'all was talking about, she's out. She's not even playing.
Damn.
So,
oh, really?
Considering that we beat them, we put 90 up on them without Caitlin. Even if Caitlin don't play, we should be able to score over 80 points. And then they second leading scorer who averages about 15 and a half, and she put up 16 on us last game. She's not even playing. She's out. So if we can't beat them on a back-to-back, after they coming off of playing a tough Atlanta team, then we don't deserve crap. I'm going to be honest with you. So, we should not lose that game. We should be able to score on them, and we should be able to hold them to a lower amount of scoring because their second best, most consistent player is out, and that's Carlson. So, we should beat them. The 110-90, again, I guess that depends on what the offense is looking like with or without CC, but we put up 90 on them last time. I got us being able to beat them by at least 15-20. That's what I believe. Straight up.
So my point kind of cool. Then you giving it's cool. 110.
Your points is kind of cool, but I don't like that 90. So I'm saying we might beat them like 90-70 or something like that.
I feel you, my dude, but you gotta understand they
What's
playing
wrong
against
with Carlton? What's wrong with Carlton?
Fever defense. We playing
I
against
think
the
it's
Fever.
her back. I think it's her back.
We playing against the Fever defense, bro. The Fever defense too. That's so 90. You don't think the Fever defense give up 90? You know, everybody been talking about our defense. You don't think the defense give up 90?
No, because we only gave up 70-something to them last time when she scored 16.
Oh, all right. What about the Dream?
Portland is not an offensive team. They're not an offensive team. So no, if they get 90 on us, that's really ridiculous. We held them to like 73 last game.
All right, go Atlanta, then New York, and I'm gonna go to everybody else because I just put the screen up too. So Atlanta.
Okay, Atlanta. I like that game. I like what you got, man. It probably will be, you know, kind of high scoring because both teams get up and down, and then both teams shoot the three pretty well. So I could see that being a little higher scoring game. I do believe that once again, see, it's just like Dallas and Washington. I mean, unfortunately, we gave up much butt in them games. That's the only way you can say it. But I do believe that we can outscore anybody in the league. I do believe that. So if Atlanta has a good night, then yeah, I could see it being 95, 88, 95, 90, somewhere in there. So you pretty close on that one.
I gotta change my bottom though, because I can't take another L. I had us beating Golden State and then getting relaxed against New York and dropping the L.
You need to change it because look, all I can say is this, man. Call me optimistic, but whether or not it's us beating them or not, I have not been impressed with New York this year. I don't know who is. If you are, it's cool. I'm not mad at you.
I'm not.
I have not been impressed with New York this year at all.
This was my way
just off eye test. Something's off.
I made this list right after we beat the Valkyrie, right? So what I was thinking is, you know how sometimes you win, and you just drop one to a bad team or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was my mindset. Right. But now that we just lost to Golden State, we can't drop that to New York. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't make a new list. You know what I'm saying? These lists take time to make. I didn't make a new list, so I just pulled it up right now out of my.
Yeah, I mean, I get that New York has played without Ionescu. I get that she's an important player, but if I'm keeping it real, the little rookie that came in her place, the little Ashier, she kind of been balling, averaging 12 points a game. So I mean, they haven't had a huge drop off, man. So considering that they've had decent production from that position. And I'm still looking at how they've been playing. I'm not impressed with New York. Am I saying it's a game we can look by and it's automatic? That's not what I'm saying. But we should beat New York. Period.
Okay, cool. And
I had said 7-3 every quarter. 7-3 times 4 puts us at 28-12. I keep saying that. That's 40 games in, and we'll see what happens from there. But as long as we finish this 7-3, even if we did go 6-4, because I thought we would beat Golden State twice, then I'm okay with that, man. Honestly.
All right. Hey, I gotta go back around. Sean, what you got up here? You got us winning Portland, Atlanta, New York.
I mean, just based off what Brent said, I didn't know that Bridget was not going to play, and I think the other player, Carla Letty, if they're not playing, then that's going to give there really shouldn't be a problem, especially coming on back to back. So I can see them beating Portland, by at least 15 to 20 points, if everyone's playing. The Atlanta game, I feel like, it's going to be a competitive game, but I feel like we're going to, both teams can shoot. I know Ryan Howard's going to be ready to play in that game. Alicia Gray, what Angel's going to bring down to the low posts. And I know Aaliyah has to be ready for that. But I think when it comes down to it, I think we're going to find a way to get that W. New York, just off eye test, especially after I saw that game they had against Dallas where AZ just went off for no reason. But I don't think they're as good as advertised, at least not right now. I feel like the coach is still getting adjusted to the entire team. I mean, we could win that game too, but I just feel like we're going to find a way to, I don't know. I just feel like we're going to lose that game because I don't know. That's just my feel on it, and then we'll start and I think they play Washington right after that on the road. And I know they want to pay back Washington because seeing the way Washington plays, they're a young team, very immature. They still got a lot of learning to do. I don't know what's going on with the coach. I feel like he's, giving them a lot of passes. I feel like that's a game that we can get a win too. So,
all right, cool. So, somebody said in the chat, I kind of believe this. They said every team is coming with their A game when they play the Fever. That's how I feel being a Dallas Cowboy fan. Every Super Bowl is every team plays a Super Bowl. Hey, Tina, was it Maria? Maria.
No, I already went, but okay, I'll skip the scoring. How many teams you said we played? 3 teams next, right?
We have Portland. We have Portland. We got Portland. The next 2
I'm
games.
gonna say
Portland, Atlanta,
all right.
New York.
I'm gonna give them 2-1.
2-1. So so that's past my prediction. All right, cool. Tina.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1, but I wouldn't be shocked if we're 1-2.
All right, who you got us losing that 1-2?
The losing the 1, I think, is going to be the Liberty. If we go 1-2, we're losing to Liberty and Dream.
And they said trade Raven.
That's who I got. That's who I got too. I got a 2-1-2.
They said trade Raven.
I'm sorry.
And Mo Dream's gonna beat y'all, man.
Shakira Austin. Trade Raven and Mo Billings for Shakira. That's crazy. Hey, I think that's everybody, right? Doc, my bad, Doc.
I think we're gonna see Ty Harris come off the milk carton because Stephanie White has just too much of a temptation with Portland. We might lose in overtime by 2 points. I see Fever winning over Atlanta. Upset win over the Liberty by 2 points. Maybe even an upset win over Washington by 3 points. Washington, if you pressure them, they have point guard problems and they turn the ball over. But if you just let them back us down, we're going to lose.
All right. Well, I think did I miss anybody?
Well, I spoke on Portland because you said Portland only.
Okay, go ahead.
But I didn't. But now Atlanta's going to beat y'all, man. We probably beat y'all bad, to be honest. We play both ways. We play both ways.
Go like 3 for 14.
I don't even know why I fell for that. I forgot.
Right, and New York, y'all might beat New York, but Atlanta gonna beat y'all bad, man. I'm just putting it out there.
Hey, I'm the only one in here that agrees with you, Tom. I'm the only one in here that agrees with you that Atlanta's gonna beat.
Like if you take Johnson's off the bench, they can beat Atlanta.
I mean, Atlanta defends, but I feel like if they get
Clark, Boston, Dantes, and Sophie. And they had, when they still had McDonald, they opened up a 20-point lead in the last regular season game. But you got to play the players that can beat Atlanta.
Hey, listen, check this out, right? They said Raven had one good game. Now, of course, I think she's a superstar. If you ain't been watching my channel, bro, because I was happy after they drafted Raven. I don't know if you've been watching. I've been saying you should play her. And I don't think she's a superstar in her own right. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. But anyway, man, I don't know why I walked into that comment with Tone, knowing damn well he an Atlanta fan. He was not going to be.
I already told you y'all going to struggle with, man.
I'm not
You brought that one on yourself, Courtside.
I make fun of them all the time.
When we play Atlanta, don't disappear, bro. Don't disappear.
Nah, I told you I'm going to reveal myself.
Okay.
That day.
All right, cool.
Courtside, if he wins, you got to play that Johnny Cash song for Tolo.
I hear.
Hey, I appreciate everybody pulling up.
Hey, Tone, you gonna be at the game?
Nah, I got it. I just thought I'm in a wedding, man. I was so mad about that, but I was planning on going because I went to the Mavericks game, but I didn't.
Okay.
I took my niece, but nah, I was planning on going to that one, but I'm in a wedding.
Hey, well,
we'll be out to a couple of them games, man. We got our Pow shirts in the mail the other day, so yeah, we'll be out there a couple of times.
Yeah, Pow be balling.
Hey, well, I holler at all y'all, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. Chat.
Thank you, Courtside. Thank you, everybody.
All right, see y'all.
Y'all didn't get too crazy.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
I'll be safe, y'all. Good night.